go. All right, no more slurs.
Yeah, Harry.
Why'd you say that?
Alright.
I thought you had
I
a.
knew my trainer needed a promotion.
Oh, so you not even started the assignment.
Not close.
We might be able to work on it. We
Doesn't
might
seem it.
not. All right, let's see. Okay, okay. Because the thing is, I don't mind. Honestly, anything that has mutators is fine for this. And this has got
I think we should
an
make
anomaly and a
sure-
parasite.
Just check if there's like any
Yeah.
new.
Well, the
any
current
new ones.
rotation, the only one is inside a double warning, which isn't terrible, but maybe this is probably slightly better. Obviously, we're not going to get through every warning, but or
And I feel like a fair amount of them were, you know,
that's what I mean. We don't need.
familiar.
We don't need to play
Very,
Haunted Caves, because the reason why we're not going to play Haunted Caves and haven't done in such a long time is the reason why it's going to, you know, be wherever it is. It's gonna...
I'm really realizing how little I played this season because I'm like, what the fuck? When did this get hit?
This didn't get hit. What are you seeing right now? Because this is my
Like,
space rig.
Tons of balls.
Well, that's not
beaming
season
up.
5, is it? This is season 1. This is for me.
Wait.
Yeah, don't worry about that. They added. No, this is stuff that they added
Oh,
for when you switch to season
yeah.
1 or 2.
Oh,
Like the prospector hanging from the ceiling. I love that.
I'm not
Have you seen this?
dementia. I think I remember you mentioning it. Yeah.
I like him.
I remember thinking that I wish he were bigger.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's like, am I just like, have I been perceiving it as bigger than it is, or is it actually, or is that smaller than it should be? You know?
I don't know why they would trick
I can't
them
tell.
all.
I don't know either. Anyway, lucky me, I have to use special powder. I don't during. I could switch during this stream, but that's what the next Overcooked showcase is.
Yeah.
And I was really upset. It was the one Boom Dig Overclock I did not have the energy to do.
You're not recording that now, though, are you?
Not right. No. No.
Are you just like?
No, I'm gonna. I'm probably
Burning
gonna. I'm probably gonna. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I haven't been too.
You don't want to die to full damage with that thing on the video.
I
or
haven't-
immediately invalidate all opinions.
Yeah, that has happened once so far. I do. I haven't been too
My
like
God, this
strict
game's-
with myself.
Oh, I was about to say this game's quicker than I remember. Yeah, pretty that was good.
I haven't been too strict with myself because I've had, you know, I have had stuff to do. I guess we could talk about my assignment. Do you know what's really horrible?
Me.
Actually, well, yeah, you obviously, but I guess this requires a bit of a preface because if I were to say what I could say, it would sound worse than it is. Oh, I've got conductive thermals. Are you using Burning Hell by any chance, or just have
No.
hot bullets on? That's fine. I've still got conductive thermals, so we'll be just
If you see
stomping
the
shit.
big green block, he's running bullet hell.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the right one.
Right. Because obviously I was telling you. I mean, you might not remember. I was telling you about one of the questions in my programming assignment. Well, I was making like a grid-based like maze game.
Game.
Yeah. And I had to do things like have it so it randomly generates rocks and gems, and the gems are where you can't. No, the rocks where you can't go, and then you can pick up gems and turn them into currency, which you can use to buy fuel. Because you have a fuel counter. If it reaches 0, you lose, and obviously you have to get to home before the fuel runs out. So that one, I had already finished pretty much, and then yesterday I did actually manage to basically perfect it. There were quite a few bugs actually, but I just basically just stopped out of existence. The other one that I've been putting off, and I just managed to shift gears to on Wednesday, so 2 days ago. Yesterday, over the entire course of yesterday, I didn't make any progress on it.
Nice.
I literally nothing. It was literally just a day of me first. Well, you know, fixing bugs with the other one, so that was still somewhat productive. But just facing the fact that this other one, I just couldn't do. It was really upsetting. It was really just a day of acceptance, basically. Yeah, well done. Very good. Yeah, and now it's submitted, so it's out of my life now.
Alright.
I'm actually a lot more comfortable with it than I thought I would be, because I looked at the first one, like the marks for the first one. I had got 81 out of 100 marks. So
that's not enough. You
need to
be at least in the 90s.
You need to be nice to me right now. And it's the same, still out of 100, and so there's only like one discrepancy really with the second question. So I got at least like 40 out of 50 on that one, the second one, and at least a couple on the, the first question anyway. And I only my passing grade for the course is only 40%, so I think I'll do fine, given that I think I've got at least 50% marks on this assignment and more than 50% on pretty much everything else. So basically, I worry too much.
Yeah, that much has been
I'm a worry
well
wart.
documented.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Oh, fuck me in the asshole and call me Sally.
Like in Reacher.
Oh, yeah, shield.
Yeah, they'll die as well to the fire.
Did I accidentally just make a Reacher quote?
No, because the bigger they are, it's not that unique, is it? It's literally just because there was a trailer for Reacher Season 3.
I saw...
And there's the guy in it.
But I was checking Prime to see if there was anything I would need to watch. And there's not, to be honest.
Like the Nautilus.
The fuck is that? I don't really
You know,
give a shit about that.
10,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
No. Yeah.
Captain Nemo. Like a new
Fishy.
series.
Fish Nemo.
Captain Nemo from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I don't have the time and energy to invest in new shit.
It's like a mini. What are you looking? What do you mean? What did you?
I don't know, like a movie that I've already seen and wanted to rewatch. Mainly,
Oh.
Which the Batman is that, but it's about to leave out. It's about to come on Netflix, so I'm waiting for that. But it wasn't really anything. Although I do intend to watch House once I finish.
House. I want to watch House as well. Although that's going to be a while probably.
Yeah. But I saw that Reacher was there because obviously I watched the first season and it's like, you're going to continue? And I'm like, no. But I saw 3 seasons. I'm like, well, Harry hasn't said that. What's this all about then?
Yeah, well,
so
it's just like because there's a section for the trailer.
3. There wasn't even, no, it wasn't even a trailer in there. It was just empty. It was just an empty season 3 place. And I'm like, well, you fucking scared me there, Amazon. you made me think there was a third one.
But there's like the character is Paulie the Persuader, who is like a giant. He's like a foot taller than Reacher and like twice his weight. It's pretty scary. I think people are hoping that he's like the actual villain though, and not just a henchman, because there's no indication of another villain. What did you just do? Or not do? Oh, did you disconnect? Hello?
Bad time to have the controller die.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw the Sasha and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna deal with this guy, and then...
Anyway, I think people are hoping that this massive dude is like the actual main villain and not just a henchman, because that's basically Reacher. He's like a massive guy who's also very, smart. So if it's like a guy who is bigger, bigger and smarter than him, I actually think that's an okay foil.
Yeah, considering that's my biggest problem with the show. Like, it's just Reacher's like,
Who
yeah, I'm
knows?
the biggest, smartest, most capable guy in any room ever. And,
I'll report.
And I know it.
I'll report.
And
Maybe you can
everyone
skip
else-
season 2.
I wouldn't even want to do it. I can genuinely say that Reacher is the worst show I ever watched. Like, properly. Like, I hate
Yeah,
it.
although that is obviously just like out of like lack of, because there's worse shows.
Yeah, technically. But like,
But for
I feel
you,
like when you can't stand the main character being on screen, you're not having a great time.
yeah, that's right, isn't it?
I think I know what you're referring to. Yeah. I think shut up right now. You will not spout this heresy.
Oh god. Oh.
Very people with Victor.
Guess they look slightly better now after they redid the weak point.
Yeah. To be honest, it actually does done quite a lot. Considering
It's actually more than you. It's more than I
say.
thought, really, isn't it? I mean, this is the best thing about Rocal though, because you know, first of all, everything that's in it is going to be, designed up the Wazizzle, right? First of all, and anything that's coming, like carrying over, is going to be updated anyway. Like we know that. So let's hope the Spitballer gets carried over, just so they update the design.
But yeah, but once again, isn't it like we don't know if anything is?
Well, yeah, exactly. We don't know, but I think if it does, we know it would get redesigned though, like how all the weapons are.
Yeah. I feel like we could see like core corrupted stuff would be something I would expect if we see anything.
It's how honestly, it's how I would expect to see Glyphids. It's like a new strain that's specific, like completely new.
And it'd probably be like, I don't know, if it's a live action game.
Live action?
Live service.
Live
game.
service.
Alright. It could be a future update maybe.
Yeah, Attack of the Glyphids.
Once it's kind of, because it needs to like, come out the gate. This game is not Deep Rock. Look, you would have Glyphids. It's like, alright, moving on from there. Eventually, once it's separated its identity up, it could have a little bit of Glyphids.
Exactly. Yeah, I think so too.
It could have a little bit of Glyphids.
The one Glyphid, like we got one call spawn. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'd still be surprised if there isn't some form of Steve.
Well, you think about it.
Ability.
Well,
like
Beast Tamer ability specifically. Yeah, because I think we have the Falconeer, or the Falconer.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a lot more like Shredded Tones than it is Steve.
Yes, it is definitely.
Be that.
Yeah. A tamer would make sense.
And sure, you could like tame the core spawn, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
I feel like the brain one maybe would get a pass.
Which one?
It's used to shit. The brain one, the pleb one. That one, I feel like could be cute if tamed. I think I'd be willing to pet the little soggy wet brain.
I wouldn't. It's like us, isn't it? In Baldur's Gate. It's like...
Yeah, Blibble and
Not like Blibble.
Carrot.
Arok. Yeah, I don't like his... I mean, I like his name, but I don't like saying it, though.
Blibble calls him Carrot, because Blibble doesn't understand words very well.
And Carrot calls Blibble fucking waste of space.
They're not a very healthy combination, but that's kind of the point.
Bug sign! Bug sign! Oh, man. Can't wait for the... I know, this isn't... That almost sounded sarcastic at first. Can't wait for the Rocal soundtrack. And that's it, genuinely.
Yeah. I'm definitely most invested in hoping for the I don't know, system with drills, something along those lines. Like that's the shit I'm looking forward to. Stuff I want to do in this game, but ultimately can't. I think that's it for me. That's where I see the value in Rocal.
I mean that's most of the value in Rocal is aside from everything. I mean, I saw one of the devs on Discord basically talking to people who were like or at least one person who was like basically doing the casual, the old reliable of questioning why it needs to be its own game, right? And basically the devs' responses boiled down to like, well, it's because it's its own game, basically. And that makes more sense than it sounds like it does. Because you could argue, like, sorry to bring it up again, but like Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. It's why it kind of annoys me that it's got Halo 3 in the title. For I don't know if OBS keeps disconnecting. Okay. But you also said some stuff that I really liked, though, when you got more specific, which was like how roll call will be like, there's a chance that if you like DRG, you don't like roll call, and there's also a chance that there might be people who don't like DRG who like roll call, and that it's like different enough for it to be that divide. Obviously, they want to carry over as much of the current audience as possible.
Yeah, but at the same time, there is a very valid reason for what a different pool of audience. So you're not like, you know, you want to actually gain more people playing your games. You don't want to just have the same pool, because otherwise you're not really doing anything with another game. If you get what I mean, you just like.
Exactly, and if it was a DLC, they'd just be feeding the exact same player base, really. Because people who don't like horde shooters aren't going to be brought over to Deep Rock just because it has a rogue core game mode stuffed inside it, you know. But you know, I think most of the DLG players are going to try out rogue core, and it will bring in a lot of people by being a new game and being in a different genre. So
yeah,
I can't even pretend to like call it nonsensical. Like I can call the Game Awards nonsensical.
Oh, segue. It's something you're really gonna have to monologue on because I haven't seen anything. My feed is just full of Marvel Rivals stuff at this point. That's all I've been engaging with, and it knows to just keep feeding it to me. That and that fat guy who keeps dressing up as like Venom.
I'm so glad you found him. I'm so glad. He's
great.
Honestly, you know that guy gets so much pussy, right?
Yeah, like he has like 12 fucking million likes on those videos.
The confidence.
Like, yeah.
Is bananas.
He knows what he likes, and that's Disney and Marvel. I'm not sure if that was before or after the purchase, but if it was before, then I bet that was a very
It's like my Carnage-inspired outfit. He just wears red and black and sticks the tongue out. He just... It's like the tongue is part of the outfit. Yeah.
Like he has, it is because like every time it's a Venom something mashup or just Venom.
He clearly likes
Venom. He always
Venom.
does the tongue thing. Yeah. Like he does. He had a Venom and Winnie the Pooh mashup. And he just basically it was a Venom one.
Winnie the Pooh outfit and just sticks his tongue out. He just wears...
Yeah.
He doesn't wear any trousers though, right? He doesn't wear...
It's often shorts for some reason, yeah.
Well, yeah, because it was Winnie the Pooh.
That and just generally, he's always wearing shorts for some reason. I don't know.
No, he looks like the kind of guy who only wears shorts.
But it's Marvel Rival content and that guy.
It's not a terrible combination.
Himself with pickles for some reason.
What?
I sent one of them to Tom. It's just that he built like a drill with like a piece of wood on the end that like spins. And then got 2 pickles and put them on either sides of the wood. It's like a I don't know, like a broom handle, and then it spins and it slowly spins and slaps his nose with the pickle.
Slowly. I think that's funnier than it being fast.
Yeah, and because I sent that to Tom because he sends me random shit, so I send him random shit back, like completely non sequitur. There's no reason why you would send this to anyone. Stuff. And I thought this fits that. And now he's on my feed everywhere. Now Instagram thinks I really like that content and that I want to see more pickles.
Are you telling me you don't?
I'm telling you that Instagram's algorithms is very quick to jump on stuff currently.
It's quick to jump on stuff because it's trying to try stuff out as much as possible. It's like we've got to quickly jam this in here to see if he responds. See if he responds even more. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess, actually, we should talk about the one thing that you did hear about from the Game Awards. Which you called it Elden Ring 2. It's not Elden Ring 2 at all.
That's what the meme said, which I didn't fucking believe. I was just
it's not, no way. It's not that. It's, because From Software are on an interesting sort of rota, where not everything they make is a Souls-like mainline game. Even Armored Core, I think, is not quite, especially because that was like they didn't create that franchise. But it's a multiplayer game. It's not an MMO. It's like a co-op something. I don't actually know what it is. It's not PvP. It's like I don't know. But it's multiplayer focused. not like a fully fleshed out new, From Software game, like a Dark Souls. But I don't know exactly what it is, but
You done? Yeah.
you got any Uber nuts?
I have two Uber nuts.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, be quick with that. Hold.
That's how you do it. Drop pod is on the way.
Plop. Yeah, and obviously Jeff Keighley's a fucking sucker. Actually, I guess not, because Shadow of the Erdtree didn't win Game of the Year, thank God.
God.
Although it was Astrobot.
What did? Oh wow. I don't know how or why PlayStation has that much power. I just don't get. How the Game of the Year can be a game that like only like 60% of gamers generally in their total have played.
I think it's because Sony. I think PlayStation appeals to that side of the game industry, the professional side, the professional non-esports side. So the journalists and the award shows. I think they appeal to that side of things a lot.
This is mainly coming from their like main cinema experience games, which would tickle the pickles of.
Oh yeah, I mean, Last of Us and God of War have swept.
The less gameplay generally.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I don't think Astrobot is less gameplay. I mean,
I have no idea what it is, but
it's surprising.
I mean, honestly, as long as Son Goku Recon motherfucking bastard.
Son Goku. Why do you not want that to win?
Because it's a fucking fake game that only Chinese bots play.
Alright. Sure. Oh, I mean, so obviously they also do best adaptation or something. So there's a couple of things in there, like Arcane season 2, obviously, right? And naturally you expect that to win because it's one of those kind of shows. It didn't win. Fallout won,
Better than that, say a lot.
which I think is
Even
well
though
deserved.
obviously we don't dislike it, but there are a lot of people that think it's actual genuine garbage.
Yeah, but they definitely.
But also, I've seen many YouTube thumbnails that are like, the Fallout show is terrible, and here's why.
That's fine, but they would definitely be missing the point of why it won best adaptation. Because first of all, Arcane season 2 as well, which I think makes it less likely to win. Fallout is like the first and a pretty solid attempt at putting the Fallout world in live action, and I think it's like, to deny that it's a decent translation is definitely wrong. Of bringing it over. Oh wow, okay, we probably shouldn't do. Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that. Your mission is bare as a baby's bottom. So we'll do this. Get blood sugar in.
You weirdo.
Get ahead of the curve. Mammoth perfection.
Sugar.
Blood sugar! I might use the same build actually. Fine.
Same. I can't be fucked to change.
That's what you do.
Oh,
Works well for you.
get out of my seat!
Welcome.
Is there any other stuff? What was the indie winner or some shit like that? I bet that's getting
I don't know if I saw what won best indie
wow,
game.
fucking amateur informant over here. Doesn't know things.
Oh. Hold on. Probably not hard to find that.
It's like Game Award winners.
Oh, I don't know if that's the same thing, because they have best debut indie game, which was Balatro.
So it won something in the end. Because that was like Game of the Year candidate.
Yeah, it was actually.
Which I think it kind of like spread itself from there as well. Like people really liked it and played it, obviously, because it even got, nominated. But then people were like, why the fuck is this card game even here? And then they tried it, and then like recommended it, and it was like a rinse repeat cycle. So
It's actually very strange how much like an agreed upon but unexpected hit it is. Like, this shouldn't be This shouldn't be good.
A
And then
poker card, like,
everyone who's
this
played
is
it is
just-
just like, what the fuck? I can't stop playing this.
Yeah.
Like, but I can't.
I don't remember. Little brother plays it. Or played.
I don't know
I don't
why,
think it has
but
that
I
much.
just feel like saying little brother just doesn't quite work.
Alright, my brother played it. Is that? I can be less specific if that makes you more comfortable.
No, you know what I mean. He's so old.
Yeah, but what does your older brother call you? You would just use your little brother?
He calls me fuckhead, dickwad,
Yeah, that's what older brothers do.
Whistler.
Little shit in the other room now. He's fucking
Call
back
me-
from uni.
No, he actually.
I woke up-
He does not call
Yeah, I was
me
going
little brother.
I'd work in the morning because I'm a working man now. And so I was like, it's about 9 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, okay, time to like, start turning in, turn off the Xbox, fucking, like do any things I need to do before going to sleep, like sort of like make sure the list is turned off, stuff like that. And I'm like, I noticed that my mum and Mitchell are asleep. I'm like, ah, wow. Such a quiet house that cats are asleep as well. And then it gets pretty approaching 10. I finally turn on my phone because a good hour of scrolling on your phone is good for you, good for your health, so you say. And as I'm
Everything in moderation.
scrolling over, get a nice, comfy, ready for. I hear Mitchell arise and say good morning to his girlfriend on his phone.
What?
I'm like, oh no. 10 o'clock in the afternoon, he's just woken up from his nap. Or 10
Sorry.
o'clock in the evening.
Sorry, 10 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. And yeah, I then woke up at like 2:30 in the night with him like shouting at his game. And I was like, oh, you fucking bastard.
What a lovely quiet house. That's why
Yeah.
naps fucking suck as well. Another reason why, because they lead.
It was a nap, but it's like it was 9 o'clock, man. I was asleep, but no. You
People
woke
would
up.
rather go have a nap at like 6 p.m. or instead of just tough it out till like 9. Like a reasonable time to go to bed. It's not that far off. Basically, if you take naps, you're subhuman.
I think that's fair.
I think a lot of people agree with that. Actually, it's not that unpopular of an opinion.
The entire continent of like Spain is probably quite annoyed right now.
Yeah, but they are. John Bernthal agrees. I think the Punisher. He thinks naps are stupid. So.
That's it when he sees someone trying to have a nap.
Sorry.
Yeah.
A bit carried away.
So that was fun.
They should add Jigsaw to Marvel Rivals.
On the bright side, it's weekend now, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't care. I'm staying up too, but I won't. I can't. I'm like, yeah, it's the weekend. I'm gonna stay up late. Have fun with this freedom. It hits 9 o'clock, and I'm like, oh. I need bedtime. And then I'm like, I'm gonna have a lay in, and then it reaches 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I have to get up. I can't. stay
Yeah,
in
well,
bed
I
any
was
longer.
like-
this is too uncomfortable.
Coding until like 11 p.m. and it's just like I still gotta get in at least 2 hours of regular quest. So
It's fucking, man. You're contractually obliged to yourself
It's-
to play that. I'm gonna just get grabbed by that. That would have been
What's
funny.
this?
That would have been a funny gamer moment.
oh fuck, I was actually gonna do something. I'm sorry, everyone. No one told me this was Cabbage Cluster. No one told me this was
Yeah.
Cabbage Cluster.
I don't remember where it was just going. Other than, on our video tomorrow, which I assume is, prefaced with the context of the stream, there might be him shouting.
Oh right, okay. Well, that's fine.
I mean,
Kill
it's
him.
about midday, so he would have just woken up. He might have a bit of energy in it. Average.
Adam Savage.
Trying to remember who that is. Oh, that's the guy from.
Yep. Good, well done.
Considering the name, he's quite reasonable.
Yeah, it's a good name, isn't
I mean,
it?
sure, he goes around doing some random fucking bullshit, and he's got like a hell of a tash, if that's the right one, a big ego.
No, that's the other one.
No. They're even more normal looking.
Yeah, the other guy would have been better off with that name, I think. Jamie Hyman, I think it's.
His name is not Hyman.
Wyman.
Oh, fucking hell, this is a cave.
I noticed one of the
It's one
others.
those new caves, you know?
I don't think it is. One of those
I'm
newfangled.
pretty confident it is.
Whatever it is,
Oh,
it
it
is. It
I
is.
don't know how much I want to fight a Hydra on this terrain, to be honest with you.
Let's go down there. It's a call look down here. It's a call look.
Welcome back, Deep Drop. It's been a while.
Not for me.
Not why. On the bright side, red sugar.
Yeah, on the bright side, blood sugar. Exactly.
Yes. The first time ever there will be red sugar tea.
That's the biggest plus. Blood sugar. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. That resupply's a bit misplaced now, isn't it? Why have you done this?
It was the ricochet.
Really?
Oh yeah, not satchel.
It was the ricochet, he says.
I am out of ammo, Harry.
Well, we're gonna have, I think we are gonna have to go back up anyway then, because that's where the.
Oh
I
my
put.
god, we don't even have any bloody nitro. What's
No,
going
no,
on?
no, no, no.
here?
There is a resupply. It's just upstairs.
Oh, why would you do that?
Well, we hadn't come down here yet.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Thank God for conductive thermals.
Oh shit, I just realised what I've done. Uh-oh.
Fine.
Go.
Go. Go. I heard the One Piece theme in there.
What?
You were like,
But you start hearing it everywhere. I mean, you're probably like 4 or 5 themes in now at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's just you haven't quite hit peak yet. I mean, obviously the first one.
I
is,
disagree. Because I don't care about the
quick.
themes. I care more about the. I don't like anime themes in general, but I do like the music in the show. And you basically told me they didn't bother with like they didn't update it or anything. But there's plenty more music as it goes along. They just keep reusing the old stuff as well, though.
Yeah.
Which I like. I just keep you'd do fine. Conductive film. We're setting dreadnoughts on fire today, baby. Death! Okay.
Jeff.
No, death. I thought I was about to die because I was on like
Jeff
a
the
sliver of
Land
health. Jeff the Land Shark. More like Jeff the Hitler.
I watched a tier list because they're out already on the new characters, or not new characters, the new game, you know, Marvel Rivals. And he actually thinks Jeff is quite shit. Because once you get up in the rankings, he actually really isn't. There are actually quite a few abilities to prevent you from being grabbed.
Oh.
Quite a few being maybe an exaggeration. It's more like I don't know, paramounters, like Poker Shadow, for example. Dagger rather.
There you go. You got it.
Shut your mouth.
That wasn't meant to be rude.
Shut. Yes, it was. You're always rude.
You're always,
Thinking on me.
you're always wrong.
Don't think about why I do the things that I do. With your spoon in your ass, something or other. From the movie. The point is,
Been given any thought to why we do what we do. We ain't got much choice. You get me, bro?
yeah.
We're the same silver spoon stuck up our asses. We do just as well as you, if not better.
Yeah, I mean the accent was horrendous, but I think the words were accurate.
Pretty shameful, especially given that he's Welsh. So he's doing a much better, London chav accent than me.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think you'll ever be able to do a London Joe accent.
It's just so not. It's just so antithetical to me.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Not wondering where it even was.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. I don't know when he did say that.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm in Bone Town. Oh no, I'm right.
Bone Town. Bone Works. Getting pod? There isn't. Well, this is kind of Bone Town, though, isn't it? This isn't good. This is. I suppose there is a beauty in there is a certain beauty, I think, in non-assignment missions. There's just no. So there is there is a healing pod. I don't know where it is though.
Yeah, up here, you retard.
Let's
Let's do with them actually. Both up here.
Now, how on God's green earth am I supposed to do anything about you?
A couple of things.
Well, you see, a couple of this isn't much of a problem though, is it? Because I can just they'll just give me help.
Well, I don't have anything, so don't really need to get up. Can't help.
If you can.
I don't like the attitude.
Positive attitude.
Yeah, that shit needs to be turned down serious style.
Serious style. Serious move, serious series. Serious punch.
Takes the question if he's being serious.
Probably not.
Well, being revived on full health.
It doesn't happen very often, does it?
Not too often though.
Hardly ever. Arguably even never. Aside from in Blood Sugar. Oh, Hazard 1. I'm so glad
Yeah,
Road
it's
Core's
like
gonna be
half
harder. Means you won't have those fucking pussies who are all where the majority of the player base is below Hazard 4. They can't be because
I do. That's going to be a big thing, right? Though, think about it. All the players that enjoy this game just for that, just playing low hazard, they're like, oh, let's play the new game that we've been waiting for the last 2 years, and then they can't even play it because they're being skilled in.
Yeah, it's maybe they'll have a baby mode.
Well, I think ultimately it's a roguelike, and it may start from the base difficulty being Hazard 4, but probably once you're fully upgraded, it's going to be
Exactly. I think that is what roguelikes are like. You're supposed to. It's supposed to be hard.
Roguelike.
Yeah, actually, because that's the thing about I had this thought recently about For the King. So I realised, For the King, that's what an actual roguelike is technically, because it's just completely randomised and there's no bonuses going in. Although there is, kind of, but
yeah, but
only stuff that dictates what's in the world, I suppose.
Yeah, but now if you can spend more on going in with more tinder pouches and stuff like that.
Oh. See.
There's also already a new class I saw. Literally only
there
one
should
maybe,
be.
I didn't much play.
I mean, there might not be because
a horse tamer, not a horse tamer, but a stable master. I think it was called.
Right.
But I think they're just replacing the woodcutter because it said strength.
Yeah, you need
there's a bunch of
strength to wrangle a mare.
Yeah. The moral of the story is, it'd be a fucking while until we play it. If we want to play it all together for the first time.
At least James, would you say he was interested?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
we played it.
And that's a good sign.
I think less than Tom, obviously, but only because it's difficult. But yeah, as you said, I mean, I don't know if you looked at the chat. I think you did, obviously.
I probably skimmed it. Could have done.
He did say, we just give him fair warning, he will show up. So basically, we're just gonna have to like plan it like we would a day out.
Yeah, and that's not as weird as it sounds, actually. People,
Once you
do
grow
that.
up, it sounds like that's about right.
The way we do,
Yeah.
the way we do things is not actually that common.
Wait, you and me?
Being you, yeah, you and me.
Yeah. Because we're part. Our playtime is a fucking schedule. That's why.
Exactly. I do. Obviously, I think that is more so me though.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm just odd. It's just your allotted hours that you allow yourself to play online.
Yeah, but if we were going to do like especially because of how For the King is, but it's like a campaign, and it could potentially, you know, that's the
Yeah.
kind of thing you'd have to set
You
aside.
could say 30 hours, which is very not many.
Is that how long a game could be?
Yeah, well, like it said it had like 5 campaigns, but I think it was like all 5 combined. Well, like it had 5 stages, which you know are like it's like the campaign.
They can definitely
assume it's
take
like
a.
how
They
they're
can
the
definitely
different
take. Well, it's not meant to be. It's not a dungeon. It's not like a Dungeons and Dragons sim. Well, it is actually, but like it's a very low-fi Dungeons and Dragons simulator. You know,
That's not.
it's like
yeah,
what did-
it's not.
it's like D&D, but
Oh,
like
it wasn't my best.
you know, slimmed down a lot. So it is meant to
Yeah.
be, you know, digestible, like playtime wise. It's not meant to be like the hours of like organization and then hours upon hours of play that D&D involves. And then, therefore it's also, you know, far less mechanically complex as well, but God, I think
But it does
we
say,
got
like, you'll take hours to or like days to master.
yeah,
Like,
that kind of thing.
and I fucking called it because the main villain is the queen.
I don't.
Which
Well,
I
I
knew all
don't.
along.
I don't remember enough. Yeah.
I always said that she was the main villain. And by always, I mean like the first playthrough when we didn't know otherwise. And how I probably persisted even when we did. And finally I was proven correct. Well, it was funny, because really at the beginning it had like a little summary of like the first game. And I'm like, I have no idea who this guy is. It was like the main antagonist. Oh, beeping.
Beeping.
I heard a beep. Am I going crazy?
You're going crazy.
That's believable.
Crazy.
I'm going crazy.
This.
We've been
Oh,
here.
I don't like. Yeah, but we've actually been through most of it, except where the third one is. But there are 3. There are 3 of them.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 3 of them.
Yeah. Although this one's in a vertical tunnel, which is not. There was beeping. There's a cargo crate around. Right, come up here.
I knew it.
I think this is gonna have to
Ain't
be
going
it.
up there. Up there sucks. Look about over here. Over here rules.
Over here, over there. Make a difference to me. Except it
Bacteria.
does. No.
No, you're a scout. Do your job.
Ugh.
You go roll
Hmm?
in the team.
Do your rolled.
Uh oh. Keep pressing A to jump, but that is not what that button does.
What? You mean?
What? What do you mean? What do I
I
mean?
mean, it's not what that button does. What have you done?
I've changed the button.
I gathered that.
I'm beginning to think this terrain is not so great because I literally am constantly fleeing for my fucking life. This entire cave is being filled up with explosives.
It can't be that great because I can't even find you. Oh, there you are. Found you. More for me.
I died in the shield. I think that's how that's supposed to occur.
Oh, wait, it's twins. Make them heal each other. easy. Healing's never been so easy.
Do that with special power.
Can't see their health either.
Why not?
Because you're down. And that's why the twins actually are kind of good.
It's very good, as I'm sure our boss tier lists say.
I think it does. And I think deservedly so. I'd like to recall that tier list where, oh shit, if you're listening, no, none of your bosses made it into S tier.
Yep, hopefully rogue core boss
Rookie.
tier list.
Well, I mean, we don't know if there's going to be enough for that early on.
Now.
I doubt it. I mean, what's really like the minimum item count? Oh god!
So,
I mean, do you not hear that? That was you, from your end.
I block him out.
Right, so you know who it was.
I can guess, yeah. Yeah. So, are we legally allowed to talk about blood sugar in the mission, or should we save it for the video?
What? I mean, sure.
Makes the game easier by like a significant margin. Probably the most that any anomaly awarding can.
It's weird that it's this is the one that does it, but also not that weird. It's only weird because it has like a downside. That you're always dying. You know, you'd think that would make it. You'd think that would be like, oh, it can't be easy then. And you'd be wrong.
Yeah, but then compare it to like low oxygen, which is also where you're like always dying, and that one.
I think combining the two would be kind of interesting because then you basically have the blood sugar effect, but just amped up. The negative part amped up, I guess. See if it actually overturns. Well, not really, I suppose, because you're not obviously you're not technically always dying. But oxygen's always going down, and then you die. I mean, we definitely got. I would say, yeah, lucky because literally the first mission that we played during season 5 was a blood sugar with Swarmageddon, and that's where it shined. But also, you don't even need that. You don't need like because you could have Swarmageddon or Parasites, right? Those would definitely do a lot for it. Oh. Ammo.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Boom, baby! Resupply arrived. Go restock. I'm taking some of the ammo. Yeah, give me some sugar.
No,
Just what the doctor.
read any good books recently?
I think you've very quiet.
So,
Hmm.
read any good books recently?
No, actually, because the last book that I finished was a Doctor Who book. Right, that's not why it was bad. Yep, that's right.
Is it bad?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It's actually like.
For your birthday, wasn't it?
Did my birthday? Yeah, I suppose it must have been. I suppose it
We
must have
came around.
been. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I got 3 of them. Basically, this shouldn't surprise. Well, I would say it shouldn't surprise anyone. No one really has any reason to know this. I got basically all of the books that
Uh-oh.
where the team is you know, the Doctor, Ninth Doctor, Rose, and Jack. That very small window where they do far more off-screen than on-screen. But those are the books that I got. And the third one was, I don't know, it wasn't very good. The most disappointing thing about it, or the weirdest thing about it, was like, was it Rupert Evans? I think that's who it is. It's written by a guy who's written a lot of books and written a lot of episodes too. I can't remember what episodes it said that he'd written. I think it's actually some good ones, or some bad ones. I don't know.
Yeah,
The point was, I was obviously thinking like, oh, is this a showrunner candidate? No, it was bad. It was one of those ones where the most interesting part was completely stripped away from being the main point book, the story, and it just evolved into a very basic, like, weird sort of plot where someone's like creating. Basically, it evolved into the adipose plot. Except they're not. Except they're not adipose. They're actually like big, lanky, slender men.
And they were babies.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that was actually a blood sugar death. So what does that say? Because
F2.
this, and I would assume industrial sabotage as well, are probably the hardest missions for it. When you think about it, given that you're in boss fights a lot of the time. But yeah, because
Well,
it was like
seemed to stop the swarm this morning.
it took place like in like an alternate past where obviously not an alternate, well, you know, not really, because obviously it gets fixed so that it doesn't actually affect the future, but where humans had gone back from the future into like the Stone Age and they'd lost all form of electricity or something. It was very strange. And there was also a situation where a Neanderthal got sent forward in time, and for some reason it was decided that they couldn't take him back, so basically Captain Jack's job was to reintegrate him into society. And this was actually the best and worst part about it, because basically he literally had like a side mission that was like very rarely referred to, except it was far more interesting. It was about him basically having like a pet project, which is converting a Neanderthal like a proper like member of society. Even though he himself is not really a member of like present day society. And it's like he basically takes him out clubbing, and like the Neanderthal is drawn to like a really ugly fat girl because it's like, well, it's because she's fat, and like that's like a sign of like, you know, that's a good sign basically.
Oh.
And Jack is like really confused. That's fun, and then that was annoying because that was very minimal, and the other plot, which was just Rose and Doctor in the past, where the bad stuff was happening, was just extremely generic. So well, this wasn't this waste of time, was it?
What do you mean?
The book.
Yes. And so you're booked out at the moment.
No.
You got burned.
Oh,
No, that's what you were saying.
Well, that was no, because that was the last thing that I read.
Oh, you
Finished.
finished that like recently.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get back in orbit.
I'm reading something to Tolkien at the moment.
Die like your mother.
Oh.
Feel like you're taking a wrong turn.
Oh man, this ain't what I
Harry,
signed up for.
you're gonna have to go on without me.
What do you mean?
Because we're not getting out here alive.
Basically, Special powder.
There's no hope.
Never fear, the Man of Steel is here to save the day. Oh my god, I just realized, yeah, the Superman trailer should be coming out next week. Apparently. Apparently. According to
Oh
someone.
wow, Superman! I love Superman.
Right. I don't love
I don't
Superman,
know.
but
I
it's also
don't
Superman, which
like-
is like... It kind
My
of
mum
matters
loves
when a
Superman. I
Superman
just
movie
don't
actually
know why.
happens. And also, James Gunn's cool. Your mum?
Yeah, she loves Superman. There's a Superman shirt. She had a Superman mug until she dropped it and it shattered.
I mean, did she, like, grow up with the movies? The original
She,
movies?
yeah, I think she grew up with that guy who got crippled.
That guy who got Christopher Reeve. What was his name? Reeve.
Executing launch sequence.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah, and she doesn't, she, like, you know, like every sane woman, you know, like Henry Cavill.
Head over heels. Avery Cavill, yeah.
Yep, that's fine. I'm surprised they didn't invite him to the Game Awards, to be honest. Like, present an award or something.
Only if Warhammer was going to win, this would be a point.
Well, there was Warhammer, obviously, it was like, Space Marine 2 was involved. And he was, well, yeah, it kind of would have given it away, though, wouldn't it? And it's like his Warhammer show is actually, there's been some actual progress
Confirmed
on
now,
that.
I've seen.
Yeah. Like, properly green. Because they basically spent the last 2 years actually figuring out what the fuck you would even do. Like, when,
He just
like,
wanted to do it.
like when,
That's about as far as
where,
it thought.
who, you know, 'cause it's so vast. It's like, obviously, you know certain things. Like, obviously, he's going to be like a, you would assume he'd be like a Space Marine protagonist character. You'd assume. So it is a good thing because Warhammer is so bleak, you know, and like so not good guys or bad guys, or well definitely bad guys, but like not good guys, and so it requires faith, or like, you know, it requires care for the source material and like balls as well. To basically have it so that even the like big sort of seemingly good faction are still very clearly evil, or at least take a terrible turn at some point. So someone who is just completely buried in it, who can't, like, you need someone who can't think outside the box of Warhammer, you know, because otherwise you'd fuck it up. You need someone who is so entrenched in it that they wouldn't know how to do it any other way than what Warhammer is. That's what you need, because it needs to be.
A lot of,
oh damn it! Your mission's got blood sugar on it now. Your mission's got. Hold on, let's check for others.
Like a
Oh, let's pitch
a
back
big
now.
kind of like I don't know problem where it's like I'm sure the cinematic urge is that, you know, he is part of the empire, right, and slowly becomes disillusioned to the propaganda.
That's
and stuff
what-
like
that's
that, right?
what, like,
that's like the normal plot
The
you
studio would
expect to
do,
see.
right?
Yeah.
That's what would happen if he wasn't a producer on it.
Yeah, exactly. But like, yeah, and that's probably why it's taken so long, because I bet they were all like, oh, we just do this. Like, if the main like, you know, things are actually bad, then he finds out and changes his mind. And Henry Cavill was probably like, no,
Get on board. We're about to leave.
that's not how this works. Praise the Emperor.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Oh, I need to jump off.
Although I'm not even sure. I don't he like has his favorite faction, which I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm sure they're going to end up appearing because of that.
Yeah, it's also going to be bloody expensive. Or at least I hope it is, because it's not going to be what it needs to be. Not bloody expensive.
I mean, is it live action?
Yeah, that is definitely the point of it, because there are, you know, I don't. Warhammer has its own streaming service. None of you knew this. they've got like animated shows on there and stuff, but Warhammer has never actually taken that step into live action, and that's why it's kind of like a big deal, because it's just so much more expensive and time consuming. And live action always has like different rights situations surrounding it, I suppose, as well. So it always just takes longer for things to. It's like something where it doesn't inherit. Am I gonna have to delivery? I hope not. Time. Blood sugar. Can't. Although there's no way it's not, right? There's no way someone can park in front of our driveway, right, and they're not delivering to us. You'd hope.
Is that a regular car?
Bang. Truck.
Then
Holy shit, it's not for us. What are you doing?
Light is up.
mine and nitro.
Why don't you try mining Mitra?
I got 4.
What you deserve. Such an uncouth method.
Lighting up.
It's the gunner method.
Molly is on the way.
I mean, the minigun is so not equipped for that compared to the other two.
I don't know. It's pretty streamlined.
The toxins in the air is hurting.
But yeah, it's still probably going to be a couple years before that. Certainly before it comes out.
Feeling much better.
Yeah, I am definitely not sitting at the edge of my seat for that. I'm not too worried about the Warhammer thing. Especially considering, I mean, obviously there's going to be hype because of the game. So like, you know, it's become almost mainstream thanks to it now, right? Warhammer?
Yeah, Warhammer is like, it's done well for itself in that sense. It's no longer like ultra obscure, I guess.
Yeah.
I think there's more people who are into Warhammer who aren't really into Warhammer than there normally is, you know? Because for so long, Warhammer was just like the people who were really into it, you know? Like, balls deep. There's
and
more
so
casuals now than ever, and they don't seem to be too upset about it. They definitely, I mean, just on an outside point of view, they give the impression of a fan base who doesn't like casuals, but I haven't heard much. Mainly comes from inside when they do things like make like female custodians, whatever that means. That haven't been a thing before.
Yeah.
And then one of the people behind it is like, actually, there've always been female custodians. Dumbasses, idiots. But, oh,
the woke mob. Get away from my IP, the woke mob.
Moke wob. Oh, what is this?
Yeah.
Lighting. That hit the spot.
Although what it is, by the way, what it is a good thing for special powder.
Harry, what part of don't fucking shoot that thing did you not understand?
If you really didn't want me to shoot it, I should have heard you at all say that. Should have.
In all fairness, the words I said were do not, and I pinged it.
There we go.
Well, as recompense, you have to hit the top of the ceiling and then fall to your death.
Oh shit. Oh fuck! That's not the top of the ceiling. Ah! That's fine. It's fine.
Huh?
We got contact miners. Swarm headed your way.
I did it.
Feel much better now.
Good.
Am I free?
Yeah,
Come here.
Nice.
you're free from the black spot.
The black spot. Black death.
Combat positions. The swarm's here.
Can't believe people used to get sick. But
I
I'm so
lived
glad
here
that's
with, like,
over.
4 years. That's a lie.
That's actually, I know that's not true.
Although I do think it was like 2022, maybe.
I don't think, no, maybe not seriously ill. But you have
Oh,
been.
I've never been seriously ill.
What is seriously ill, I guess? Because I don't know if I have been.
Like hospital.
From illness as well. I don't think I've had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more of an elderly thing.
Or infant thing.
Yeah. Have you ever been in hospital though, or something happened to you?
Not conscious age.
I think I'm the same.
When I was babby, they had to remove my fingers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, for an injury, so let them know, I guess. There was that
Well,
time
like,
I
need to just
cut my
mention that I
forehead.
had 6 fingers when I was a baby, so I had to get rid of the spare ones. I don't have enough. Although that would very much justify how good I am at this game.
I think people with nubs are generally not as good, Tyler. I know what you're saying.
But I know it would make me from looking like a really shit, and this person can barely even use their eyes, let alone hands, to being very impressive.
Yeah.
I'm a nub boy.
You're transabled.
Yeah. No.
Which might have been one of the worst things that almost took off. You know, people like
purposefully crippling themselves.
Yeah. I mean that is damn near evil, I think.
Because I think first of all, I don't think that's real.
No,
But
not
that's, like I
not
think that
popular.
is like one of those cases of you see it's something you don't really know, but like you don't really know. 4chan like has actively fucked with stuff so badly that it works. Like they like influence stuff, right? Like quite powerfully in a weird way.
Did I?
Yeah, like the OK symbol.
Oh
becoming,
yeah. Okay.
666.
I see.
And like the media propagating that, and it kind of becoming fact. And quite a few other things. I think they also might have orchestrated
The Great Fire of London.
GameStop. Yeah. But the moral of the story is, I don't remember. I have no memory of where this conversation started.
Something to do with transabled.
Oh, right. It was probably them trying to use, like, I don't know, people that do that kind of stuff for attention. Trying to basically be like, you should do this next, by making that into, like, the next fad. So basically, there was probably them trying to cripple people.
Like my favourite one, typing quirks. I still love the interaction. It's like, what is that? It's a typing quirk. You could not do that. Is that basically what you did? You just not type
The thing is that was just like someone who like ooh at the end of it, right? And then there was some dude who fucking like instead of putting S, they typed Z. Like,
yeah,
died.
that's worse. I think.
And it was so fucking funny.
Funny.
Like, they were like explaining it as they were like, you just
Yeah.
sometimes you just can't understand.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and it's like fucking hell. Imagine being that guy.
I can't imagine. It's
waking up,
genuinely alien to me.
stretching, fucking doing that.
Doesn't wake up and
Kill
stretch.
yourself.
He unfolds.
Yeah. Crawls from the depths of hell and spews just mind
Bile. Bile over everything. God, remember Phase Unite?
My blood sugar is
Yeah, I love Face.
Remember getting hit with that curveball and then it really not meaning much to us? Because it
Yeah,
wouldn't.
like most things in the game.
Oh.
Really, I mean, it wasn't until the Infinite promotions and like it has Fight Plus.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, not that I made much use of it. I was like, you know what, when the Infinite promotions, oh man, I'm gonna play Picture all the time.
And then you realised, wait a minute,
I
Don't-
play, I think
can't
I,
play this game
I,
anymore. Play too much.
yeah,
Burnt out on it.
I Yeah.
I don't think that, and I don't think that was ever going to prevent, like, change that. I don't.
No, I think. Yeah.
It hasn't changed it for me. I mean, if I wasn't doing the Overclock showcases, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd be playing the game. Which is why I'm glad I am, because I still like it.
It's just it's one of those things where it's like, sure, I like Play This Game, but there are so many other games that have a lot more going for it right now.
Yeah.
Deep Rock.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of like, it's a shame, but oh well.
It's a shame, but
And
also
I'm
like
forward to
not weird.
so cool.
You know.
No, it's what happens when you leave a game to die. Like, you know, no beating around the bush. That'd be what they did. Conscious decision or not.
Yeah, I think they'll come another time when we have another very long, drawn-out discussion about that. I think it's not yet.
No. Check. Oh, okay. No. I can't be doing that. That's Harry. There's a very bad thing. You need to get in there and deal with it because I'm fucking. Oh, I was like, how did I die? And I just remembered the thingy that kills you so late.
Yes. Now he hates it. Now he hates Templar.
Yes, this has done irreparable damage to where it would have been placed on the tier list.
It's gonna be pretty high, I think.
Because we all know, ultimately, I am in charge. If I scream and shout loud enough, Harry bends to my will. Oh, that's
it's actually the opposite. If you believe it. If Tyler makes a fuss, I generally cave.
Yeah,
but if he makes too much of a fuss, I will just get annoyed.
Where's zipline? Alright, you can't look at anything right now. I'll come back to you later.
What? What do you mean? I mean, look at my zip. I don't care about your zip line.
Yeah, you do.
Actually, I do a little bit. If there's an interesting zip line, I want to see it.
Yeah, but you can't see
Move.
your own fucking feet in this weather.
Yeah, in this dastardly weather.
Oh yeah, I literally just used it. Alright, that's it. Bombs away. Tally ho! Ah yes, that's what I forgot.
Oh, what's up with your zip?
No!
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, and I didn't realise until I was already going full speed.
That explains what happened then. Alright, so you made a chode zip line.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh. I mean, that. Fucking hell.
I like that, actually. Can you patent that?
I don't know. I don't think you can patent things in games.
Well, you're about to say I don't think you can patent things anymore.
That as well. I mean, I'm surprised. Like, I don't know. You'd have a hard time inventing something that isn't already invented, especially if it's a new source of energy.
Yeah.
Because it's probably just steam.
It's probably just steam. It's like that thing with the one with Jake Gyllenhaal where he goes to his mum. It's just like, I made a new energy source. Steam or new steam.
Yeah.
Or I actually thought of this earlier because there's this kind of interesting, but not at all green text where it's a guy who's just like, have problem, don't worry, no longer have problem. Life is so easy, bros. And then I really wanted someone to comment or basically just be like 6 foot ? And then the guy, the original poster, responds with like an ashamed looking Pepe and it's like 6'2". Something like that. If you catch my drift. Basically, tall people have ill.
He says in his 5'4" height.
Not 5'4".
You have no way of proving that.
That's so small.
That's all like Wolverine is.
Yeah, I think so.
Cursite analyzer booting up. Volatile
Short,
cursite
short
deposits in the area
goblin.
are infecting the
I was
local.
Goblin
gonna say
mode.
king, but you ain't that. You're a goblin. Short goblin.
I'm not. I wouldn't mind being Goblin King.
Need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, but you're not a goblin king. You're just short. You're just a short goblin. Even within goblins, you're pretty damn fucking short.
Ooh. I think someone accidentally compared Jews to goblins recently. Accidentally.
Huh?
Now, that sounds bad, because I think I need to need more specific context, because it's actually kind of funny. I can't remember what it was, though.
I called Chris a goblin
Yeah?
because he ranked all of us by attractiveness, and then I found a picture of him and I called him a fucking goblin.
So did he do that before we ever saw what he looked like?
For what?
Before we actually knew what he looked like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something we barely even knew him.
He's an interesting looking bloke.
Back then, and was still around. He's a fucking goblin. That's what he is.
I know.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah. I don't hate him as much as the other guy.
That other guy's me, and I hate him way more.
No, the other guy's not you.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant, but you could also construe it as, you know, the other guy being who hates him more. Basically, I was doing a bit of wordplay.
I wouldn't understand that, because I don't know much
No,
about
you
words.
don't play with words. You're a professional worder.
I'm a wordsmith.
You never beat me at Scramble even once.
Let's scramble on Xbox.
Alright.
Must be right.
I like how we're completely helpful.
Yep,
Like I've just been standing still, taking damage, and just out here.
yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You did it.
Give me a
Actually,
overclock.
as long as there's no more dirt,
Oh.
then you have them all now.
Yeah, I do. Now I have Cropper.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll get some more soon.
Pretty sure I've still never used like a good amount of them. I haven't used the smart rifle. I actually they'd still be needing to craft. That's how I'd know which ones I haven't used.
Yeah, I remember you actually wanted to use a couple, like some of them. Like I think you wanted to use the smart rifle one and the
Yeah,
burst fire. Yes. Did you
It's
maybe
just
got
like-
that? I'm not sure.
I did, and I did use it, and it's alright. I like it.
Hello, Willow.
I don't give a shit that it's like, oh, literally throwing.
So not.
Like the DPS, dude, think about the DPS.
Well, it's actually higher DPS. It's just
For-
like
for-
other weird factors that aren't worth considering. All right, have you given any thought how are you going to get out of here?
Make it home to collect your bonus.
Ready to kill some more crates.
I made it in. There's gotta be a way out.
Well, you see how you got
Yeah,
in though,
plus.
Tyler. You see you got.
Yeah.
Down to the
Trade
resupply.
zipline.
Drop pod has arrived.
Don't need you telling me how to play this game,
Down top
Harry.
of the zip line, the food supply zip line.
I'm level fucking 600 and something.
Yeah. I'm level, whatever I am, 3 times that.
Gotta go fast.
Not.
Burst fire is literally a downgrade to the gun, but okay. How are you? How's the first person we get in
Hey.
here talking,
See?
shouting
I'm
down
fucking
against
saying.
burst fire? And to be fair, it is fun anyway. See, okay, you do
Uh,
understand. You do understand.
I see now. The problem didn't lie in that. The lie didn't. The, how am I gonna get out of here?
I don't know,
Oh.
but
It is slightly climbable for some reason. Yippee!
sometimes things just are.
Hey, give us a conversation starter.
Yeah. To like, who gives a shit? Yeah, actually, don't say things like that. Give us a conversation starter, like
Drop pod deposit minus 4 minutes.
How big's your penis?
how big's your penis? Okay. No. I don't. Fuck.
Oh
I
man.
don't think that's what we should be asking.
No, I'm asking you.
How big's my penis?
Yeah, it's a conversation starter to you.
If you must know. Quite small.
Is it also 5'4"?
It's 5 foot. 5. Yeah, it's actually my exact height, but in centimeters.
Initiating launch sequence.
Women, when they say 5'4" is tiny, but I show her my 5'4" penis and she screams and runs away.
What
Yeah,
you
they're
do?
not so tiny anymore. I'm dying, man.
What have you got? Have you got Iron Will?
Get in the fucking pod. I do actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, hello, champs.
Hello, champs.
Oh, I'm not having the best of time here, lad. Oh, I've been dropped back in the hole. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna kill myself with a fucking resupply.
Supplies are on the way.
This isn't a half bad time to go to the toilet. So yeah, obviously you used Iron Will and you instantly got all your health back, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Retrieving escape pod.
You know it's a
Literally
DRG
shielded
stream when the
myself.
first line of commentary is PP related. Thanks, Phasmicidal.
Speaking of...
It's actually a
you
common
know-
thing for DRG streams.
Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone who plays DLG has a problem with their penis, right? I
Right.
mean, that's like it's like you know, big guys with big cars. It's like that. You play DLG. That is the big car equivalent of gaming. Actually, no. I think we can probably say that's like COD, right?
Iron
COD is the
Willy,
big
best
car.
perk. Iron Willy.
It's true.
Yeah, it's like COD and racism, Halo and Copium, Titanfall and Copium, Marvel and
Titanfall
Copium.
and sheer fucking delusion. Don't call that Copium. It's not
Oh,
cope.
wow.
There's nothing to. The cope is over.
We're not getting too
It's-
lucky here, to be honest.
Well,
These selections.
Sad face.
We're not
emoji.
doing that. Or serverless. Wouldn't that be interesting? No. Well, then maybe I might be skewing things a little bit by being on season 1,
Yeah,
essentially.
the same thing.
Oh, we do. Oh God. Probably do that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop pod has cleared warm up.
Of course.
Get to work, team.
You stupid.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, let's actually try.
Yes,
Let's
I am.
just try.
Which one?
I'm gonna have a look, see if I've even made them. I have made them. Hooray! Do a smart rifle one. Get the fucking furry out of here.
Do we want to use? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I do actually. Don't want to use that helmet though. God. Smart rifle. Do you want any guidance?
Give me a build.
All right. Hold on.
Obviously with smart trigger OS.
Good point.
Or
Almost didn't.
smart trigger boss.
Yeah, hold
TM.
on. Which one's better? Actually, I'm gonna combine. Okay. Do you know? Do you know? If I said like, you know,
Yeah.
A B. That makes sense.
Increased caliber rounds, micro lens, electrical chemical rounds, shutter speed sensor, unstable lock mechanism.
Yep. And secondary, take something that can either set things on fire or electrocute them. I don't know. Maybe electric breach cutter. It's pretty reliable. Just fair warning, you will be burning through ammo quickly, but you can. But that's just you can take ammo or damage. Up to you. To be honest, gunner and driller. I don't actually know what ATE is as an acronym. What's ATE? To be honest, gunner and driller eight this update. Oh, 8 this update. Okay, 8 in this update. And Engine Scout ain't even close. No. I disagree. I actually think it's fairly even. I think there's a range where everyone got one great one okay one, and one stinker. Except Gunner, who probably got two great ones and a stinker. I mean, Engine Scout got pretty good OCs, and then one really meh one. Yeah, I mean, Engineer actually did better than people think. I think. First of all, Pump Action's great, and Smart Trick is surprisingly good. And then they also reworked Tyro Arc. The actual new one the Stubby got is bad. Whoa! Look at this guy. Now that's color matching right there. That's working against the grain.
Hey,
That's good. That's heat.
I fucking hate the bright plastic parts, but
I don't.
Alright.
I actually like the new Stubby one. You're wrong.
What did you get me?
All the Gunner ones are good. What the hell? Okay, so Gunner Rotary Overdrive is fine, but it is completely obliterated by Burning Hell, or just going for damage instead. Just either one of those things. If Rotary Overdrive perhaps worked like manual heat dump, then maybe there'd be a conversation. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. So it is really bad. I don't like it. It's bad. It's bad.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini-mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave. Find and repair the lost mules, get the drop pod operational, and return to base. Expect heavy infestation, and try not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
Sorry.
Engineer Gaming. You know me, the engineer main.
Lamal, what the fuck? I'm going to argue this shit. I would love to have an argument about Rotary Overdrive. I would. We are absolutely throwing hands. This is good. This is exactly what we want.
It's the main appeal of the stream.
Yeah, even though it rarely happens.
Call out Harry on any take you disagree with.
And I get to be extremely rude to our audience.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hello, shrimp. Shrimp.
Shrimp?
Oh, shrimp is coming. Hello. Hello, shrimp. Oh, I didn't realize Red One was a Prime movie. I'm going to die and there's nothing you know, I am now cuddling a cat.
Right.
It's fine, you have another teammate.
I guess it's... yeah, but he's using Neuro Lasso.
What, is it Driller?
No, he's not.
Oh no, that's you.
That's me.
Why are you reviving me, you ape?
Only an 8.
Just told you I'd pet a cat.
Ranger.
That feels
Unfortunately...
close to an actual slap. It isn't, but it very much sounds like just something you shouldn't say.
It's just the Gur part. Anyway, unfortunately the Leadstorm OC is so ingrained in my minigun brain that I can't swap it. Well, you're also wrong, because Leadstorm's not that good either. Just... Minigun overclocks. There's 4 of them, as far as I'm concerned. It's exhaust vectoring, a little more oomph, burning hell, and bullet hell. So I can throw hands with both of you, just fine. Yeah, no one's.
Because I'm reinforcing you. Fuck the minigun.
No, it's not. That's not what we're doing.
I know. That's why I'm not involved. Maybe I'll finish off whoever's left.
Anyway, I guess I should just rag on Rotary Overdrive. They're not going to say anything. Though, can't think of anything.
I didn't think it was too bad. I mean, it's unremarkable, that's for damn sure.
What do you even know about it?
It's kind of a shame. Well, I think I've used it like once. Like
Well,
half a
it
year
does.
ago.
It does jack the rate of fire up noticeably. It does do that. I'll give it that, and it's kind of nice. But I need a little bit more when other overclocks give you damage. Anyway, well, yes, but in the end, you're using minigun over plasma burster missiles. What does that mean? We don't talk about the Thunderhead? What are you saying?
It is like, wasn't I'm rusty, but isn't it like the take that the Thunderhead like isn't liked?
Yeah,
right?
and
Like, people
obviously
think it's
after my
actually bad.
continued experience, including, you know, actually having to play with it, right? That's not true. The Thunderhead is great. It still fucking rules. It's still absolutely slaps. And I don't know what you're saying about Plasma Buster missiles, but are you aware that they are good now? Unless you meant to say Hurricane. I don't know.
Maybe just Invictus too.
Because, by the way, I think both of those weapons are better than Mini. Barely. Gunner's primaries are very, very balanced, actually.
I know it is.
Yeah. I mean, the coil gun's done a little bit of work to go against, like, against that, but... I personally think that the Hurricane's the best one, actually.
Coordinates transferred. Gotta check my terrain scanner.
Alright, here we go. Rotary Overdrive is basically more fire rate, less magazine size, but you have a magic button to perma-shoot and a shitload of charges for it. Alright, better idea. Just keep a fucking lid on it. It's not that hard to not overheat. Anyway, literally every opinion I've seen other than yours is just really cool, but why the fuck does it have that much coolant? You have to be brain dead to run out of these. Yeah, you do. It's why I wish that they did something else. Because you'd use them more if so.
What?
What?
I just think you remember running out of them really quickly.
But you'd use them more if it was like manual heat dump on the Drac, because if you combine manual heat dump and aggressive venting, you can aggressive vent at an earlier stage before overheating. And you can't do that with Rotary Overdrive because it doesn't actually vent unless it's still maximum heat. Right? It must be that way, otherwise I would be completely different on it. I have a completely different opinion, so yeah, it should do that. Hurricane minigun autocannon, in my opinion. That's I can live with that, as long as you don't think the Thunderhead is shit. Definitely not. But I can definitely respect putting Hurricane at the top. I agree with that, so...
Hurricane had the fucking rise of the century.
Even though it was kind of always that good. Like, kind of. Not much changed. Nothing changed about it by default. Like, it's the base Hurricane.
Quite a lot of its overclocks had like overhauls.
Overhauls,
Like
it
multiple
got...
times,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, mainly Plasma Bursters and the, one that got replaced. But,
Yeah.
and then it also got a really good one in Season 5. It's not bad, very fun, but not as effective as the other. Yeah, well, Thunderhead, right. Yeah. Anyway, back to Rotary Overdrive. So, the thing about your argument, Willow, that I find interesting, is you're not really talking about the aggressive venting part of it anyway, which I actually kind of respect. But at the same time, it's not good in the sense of it lets you fire for longer, because you're already using up your bullets quicker, and you're not doing any more damage than base minigun. So being able to fire for longer isn't amazing, because it doesn't outweigh the benefits of just having more damage or something to enhance your AoE, like Burning Hell. or even bullet hell. Which, that tells you how I feel about rotary overdrive. I think bullet hell is better than rotary overdrive. Okay. And that's because I don't think bullet hell is bad anymore. And that's not because it's changed either. That's me just having... Oh, fuck. Tyler, I'm Will. Right, you need to find some health. Obviously, your only goal here is to get one of us up. You can take cold as the grave from my cold dead hands. You mean that terrible upgrade for losers? You mean that terrible... And I say that because this is maybe my problem with Rotary Overdrive as well. I don't, when it comes to like things like the Drac or the minigun, or the cryo cannon even. Like, I don't care about stuff that helps you with the overheat. I don't find it very useful because it's much more useful to just learn to control it and then be able to use more powerful overclocks and upgrades. Well done. This is so intense. This is so...
So little like self-defense on it.
Yeah, I know. It's great. Isn't it? Do you have fucking platform gun fire rate? Are you kidding me?
I have everything.
I know you do, but I didn't consider that.
And this is like I'm using like my last slot character.
Consider the following: more bullets fast. No, I won't consider that. Move! Oh.
You didn't tell me that's how he died!
I didn't know that's how he died! I didn't...
He didn't tell me this is how he died! He's in a different spot than me. Maybe that's not even how he died.
I didn't see that's how he died. It wasn't how he died. He got shot by the spitballer. I had no idea there was a cave glitch. None.
Okay, good.
Monkey brain like holding trigger. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do like holding the trigger. It's the bet. Ow.
Did you look at your... Oh, okay, yeah. I'm on Prime doing a little bit of Christmas shopping. I'm wondering if you can like go back and what you bought before. But yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you can.
All right, we're gonna let it. It's a minute left. We're gonna let the rotation.
Oh yeah. Who's looking forward to Christmas? Yeah. I can't see chat, so Harry's gonna have to respond. Yeah, Christmas.
What are you talking?
Yeah, Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah,
Christmas?
Christmas. Yeah,
What about it?
Christmas. Yeah, Christmas.
Up.
Yeah, Christmas.
We're once again left without any any new mutators. I'm going
Oh,
to
this
switch to yes, season 5 actually. Be the best thing. It doesn't actually make those more likely, but I know that season 1 and 2 both make rather presence more likely. So and that's one that I don't think we need to play.
does it not like change stuff on the map?
Yeah, it does. That's why I'm switching. Could be. Oh well.
So why don't you just like cycle through all of them?
Oh, well, it didn't change it like that.
Oh.
It's a bit like how when it was like season 3 and 4, or season 4 when you turned it off, it would still basically be the same map. And the plague off. Yeah, this is actually pretty dismal. However, I have to roll with it. I think our mission's still the same again. And I'll do better this time.
Double A's are the bigger ones, right?
Batteries?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay, now I'll look. I'll look this up for you. AA batteries are larger than AAA battery.
They're what you put in an Xbox controller.
Yeah, AA's.
Alright.
Get on board the drop pod team.
What the? Oh, wait, no, wait, not what? No, that doesn't make sense. Gunner. It's gotta be Gunner. Yes, thank you. Little no one's online. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not going to use Rotary Overdrive. I can't.
And ready to kill.
I will use this guy, though. I like this guy. That's fucking awesome. Another thing with Rotary Overdrive is it actually stuns pretty well and does good single target compared to Bullet Hell. In my opinion, it's in the same tier of not burning hell, but decent alternative via minigun build. It's weird that you get a downside and Cordon is just there to undo the downside, but being able to choose when to extend firing duration and go all out is super cool and pretty strong if used well. Well, actually, the downside is actually a positive, because this is the funny thing about Burning Hell and Rotary Overdrive. Is that the more heat you have, the longer, the easier it is, and the easier it is to get up to, and the easier it is to stay in the realm of hot bullets.
What was that?
Do you not realise that you'd even gone?
No.
Okay, I
I
assume...
thought you were just being quiet for once in your fucking
No.
life.
What the fuck, dude? It was, after you mentioned the battery, so I thought you, like, disconnect your controller, and then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't cause that.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I guess
Alright.
Rotary Overdrive would stun fairly well, but if you take the increased stun chance, you do fine. I don't know, I just find the difference is marginal. I can't stand you, that's what I'm saying. I can't stand Rotary Overdrive. That guy won best streamer.
What, Queso?
Yeah,
Yeah, people like Queso.
it's fine. That people do like him, and I don't think they're wrong to
I've
either
seen
for
clips
once.
of him, I like it.
He's
I
funny.
think playing
Like,
Subnautica at the moment.
I think the burger clip is
Right
pretty
now.
funny. Where he's doing the
But-
burger quiz.
Yeah.
And he's like, I hope I get one of these wrong. For my own sake. I didn't get a single one wrong. That's Arby's. That's a Wendy's double! Oh god! It's like the terror that he's getting them right. It's so funny.
Return to base. Expect heavy investigation and try not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
He seems
You can
genuinely
easily
like a
just-
good dude.
If you know the right answer, you could just get it wrong, but no.
Well, there's even one moment he did kind of have to guess. Like, he thought he might have known, but he still had to guess, and he was like, I hope this is wrong. And it wasn't. But he's like, he's great, because he really leans into it as well. Like, he accepts the humour so well. Like, as in, he plays into it, but in the way that he, like, you know, he turns his offence
Stop
into
doing
humour.
that. Yeah, but...
Chat this guy! You're banned. You're out of here. Although I can still tell I prefer him just in like those clips than actually watching him.
Yeah, I don't... And this is going to be a lot coming from on a stream, but I'm not a huge fan of streams.
Well, we don't. We're fine though because we don't stream regularly.
Yeah, we're not streamers. We're not hypocrites.
If Rotary Overdrive has 1 million haters, Harry's one of them. If Rotary Overdrive has 1,000 haters, I'm one of them. If Rotary Overdrive has 1 hater, I'm one of them. If Rotary Overdrive has no haters, then I'm dead because I will always hate Rotary Overdrive. Do you mind?
Dude, you got in the way.
You don't know the power that you wield.
No, I had no idea I did that much damage.
Although I wouldn't necessarily use it for that. But it's still... Although you do have shard diffractors, that can be seen in time.
How does it shoot 2 shots at once?
That's what it does.
Oh.
It shoots when it's at full locks. This is the thing. But its maximum locks is 2.
Is that what the overclock does, or is that
That's
an
the
upgrade
overclock.
that brings it up from one?
No, that's the overclock. You actually don't have it. It goes up to 4, actually. It's better this way because what it means is you can get the bonus damage at full locks so easily. That's the whole point. And that's why it does actually give you more damage. I want to do a fucking video on like overclocks that actually
Where's
give
my
you.
ammo gone?
Oh yeah, it's got that as well. It's got...
Hey, where's my fucking ammo?
Fucking burns through ammo so fast.
Just killed like a couple.
It's why you really shouldn't be using it to just clear grunt hordes. It's kind of that's like the least efficient thing to do with it.
Oh, God forbid I use my gun. I shoot my enemies with my gun.
That's
Classic
not-
engineer.
You
Why I
don't-
fucking hate this character.
You need some more nuance.
What? No. I just had a gun in my hand and I shot the enemies in front of me with it. Why am I being punished for that?
Well, Tyler.
The fuck else was I meant to do? Not shoot
right.
him.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm racking my brain a bit because I just tried to think of an example to help my case, which was Fat Boy, right? Okay. I'd be like, well, you shouldn't use Fat Boy on like a couple grunts because it's a massive waste. And I was like, and yeah, everyone agreed to that. But once again, that's engineer.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to realise you're onto something as far as engineer versus everyone else. Fun fact:
It'll be so
in the
fucking
Steam beta,
conservative, like, all the time. What's hitting me? What is even
cluster
doing that?
missile. Hold on a minute. Cluster missiles and the Hurricane was literally the most broken weapon in the game before they nerfed it. I actually know, but it's still really fucking strong.
That's it. I'm going in your fucking mouth.
Well, it's also Willow. It's also the fact that plasma burster missiles was in like the early experimental branch was also completely overpowered, and then they nerfed it, but they nerfed that hard. Yo, up. You see, this is a problem because I can see up close the plague mask actually has like a leathery texture to it that your armor doesn't have, completely ruining the illusion that you're the same color.
I really wanted to shoot you in the face, but I'm completely out of ammo.
I wish I could use it just to like, show you up, but I can't at the moment.
No, well, neither can I, so we're equal on that ground. I was a fool. I shot like maybe 20 enemies. I
I
wish
mean-
you could. I'm not gonna kill anything else from now on, and I'm gonna see how many enemies that fucking killed.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I'm not saying it's weak now, lol. It's pretty damn good. It is like cluster missiles is quite strong. It's still, I do find cluster missiles strange because I suppose we shouldn't be too upset because the concept behind so many of the overclocks was to really change up the weapon feel, and to make cluster missiles make sense, you need to bring down the ammo count a lot so that it doesn't feel weird. Because it would feel weird to have a weapon with hundreds of missiles in that can all be clustered. They brought it down to like around 150. Much heavy. I respect that, but we were never not going to be burnt by the hurricane overclock. We had such a strong agenda. Little men.
no.
Little
Little
men.
man. I'll go enough.
Maybe in Road Corps.
Beam. My point is, stupid fucking gun. And that's not the overclock's fault. As far as that goes, I fucking loved using it for that very brief period of time.
Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. It's actually a very fun overclock, and it's just so
It's a very.
it's so
I
wasteful.
don't have to fucking use it to do anything. I can just hold down the trigger and it's job done. Which is exactly what I wanted from the smart rifle. But ever.
It's so wasteful, and it really exposes the smart rifle's ammo problem, though. Because all the other ones people use, like Executioner and Explosive Chemical Rounds, they're so built around just... It's just optimizing ammo efficiency to a ridiculous degree, and optimizing ammo efficiency is something that Smart Trigger spits in the face of with, like, fucking acid breath. Like, no. I just... no. I don't care. I'm gonna be... All my ammo's gone already.
Oh, that was framing.
You just started shooting. It's all gone, and I don't care. Fuck you. Are the enemies dead? Yeah? Well, there you go. Like, well, they're not, though.
Yeah.
Like, well, they should be, because I shot them. Yeah, but all the ammo's gone. It's like, not my problem.
Ammo is meant to be used to kill Glyphids. Like, yeah, but... I mean...
You wanted a
Not
dumb...
like
You
all of it
wanted a
on
dumb
three.
rifle, okay? You asked me to stop being smart when you equipped Smart Trigger... Wait, hold on. I'm wrong here. Smart Trigger. Smart.
Well done. The mule is working again.
This is actually useful. This will help us
well.
when we finally get around to doing season 5 balance evaluation.
Oh, you weren't joking.
No, I wasn't joking. Just it hasn't felt right to do it at any point. Because
Because I haven't done any of it.
yeah, well, I think you've done enough, and you've got your highly logical mind as well that helps you basically just check me, make sure I don't say anything stupid. That's kind of, I think we can do it, and we will.
I'm a very
but
logical person.
That'll be next year.
There is never any emotions in my arguments.
No.
I'm like Spock from Star Wars.
Oh yeah, it's from Star Wars.
Sorry, Storage Wars.
That's actually really. I like that. I like that spin on that horrible joke of just misplacing the characters in the nerd fandoms. Like, oh, sorry, no, it's Storage Wars. I forgot.
Remember, you can always deposit on the side of the
I'm saying that was a good one, Tyler.
Thanks. I've gotten that. I mean, I had one a year, and I saved it up just for now.
Don't worry, you'll be able to do another one pretty soon.
Dude, I'm gonna have to wait until it's gotta be worth it.
Yeah.
Can't just use it as soon as it fucking goes to first. I know.
Of course you can.
mules secured. Now to get the pod working.
So what boss are we beating when it turns over into next year? This year?
Oh my god, I don't know.
I mean, how do you beat for the worthy Wall of Flesh? I don't know how
Or the
you
worthy
do that.
Moon Lord. What do you mean?
I guess.
Oh, so we're
you've
not
done that.
getting that point.
And that was shockingly easy.
Yes, it was.
As soon as I switched to the tank build, literally became we could do it every time.
Oh, here we go.
No
Random
difficulty.
nuclear take. Hazard 5 Plus is ass. If you actually look at the values for the stat changes on the modifiers, half of them are cancer as fuck and basically unusable if you're playing for fun. Okay, I actually completely understand what you're saying, but the way I see Hazard 5 Plus...
You're wrong and you should feel ashamed.
No. The way I see Hazard 5 Plus is more enemies is there for fun. The others are there if you want your anus to burn.
Tried to build a shield.
Try to build a shield.
Yeah.
They made small enemy health bigger. They fucked up every damage threshold in the game. Why? I think changing the damage breakpoints was one of the biggest points of it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's called higher difficulty.
Tough enemies too is... Oh, I say this though from the perspective of someone who is like a very long-term consistent Hazard 5 player who really hasn't broken into anything other than a bit more enemies. So I know that tough enemies is fucking rancid, but it's just meant to be. Part of me doesn't. Hello, Mining Master. Hello, Mining Master. Hello. Good to see you. Anyway, part of me doesn't.
Never been that enthusiastic in his life.
Except when they revealed Infinite Promotions.
Actually, yeah, that
was crazy.
I
remember someone commented on the video. It's like a moment where the audio actually isn't peaking, and you can hear how unhinged I am, or something.
Yeah.
I don't really like arguing from this principle of like just because you acknowledge that something is supposed to be unbalanced doesn't make it okay. But in this specific case, I think it does. It is just meant to be for complete masochism and for people who need the game to be harder. And I think changing the damage breakpoints is a pretty important part of Lamal. Why did you yell? Because you showed up, Mining Master. What do you mean? I had to make a point of it. But yeah.
Just use 25 bullets to kill a fucking festively.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
You wouldn't, would you though? Because they're probably expensive bullets. Fun difficulty exists and it's called modded 6x2. It's basically 5 plus all modifiers if the devs had a brain. Yeah, but we're on console.
Well, how? So what is 6? Does it not increase the breakpoints then?
That's a good question, actually.
6x2.
Can you answer
that?
that?
What is it increasing if
Can
not
you answer
itself?
that, Willow?
Fuel cells charging. Stay close to
We'll
keep
see.
them operational.
Not exactly, but yeah. What's that for? That's what I just said.
So what is this used for if not a ported front?
Like quick single target damage.
Oh, that's all it's ever fucking used for. It's just
Except explosive chemical
executioner
round.
and the explosive chemical round. No, because you still end up using it on big single targets because there's no fucking ammo.
Okay. Then you would take that with more ammo and probably with electricity and blow through. Well, maybe.
Does electricity even work? So you
Yes,
need
it does.
3 shots.
Yes, because whatever you will say about whatever you say about the concept behind the season 5 overclocks, there was no oversight in the actual execution. They basically made it so that works as well. It just works as long as you're at as long as you're at. There's obviously one version of it. If you take more locks, that's 4. Which is enough to trigger electricity because it takes 3. But even if you're limited to 2, it will just make it work anyway. Which means you get electricity for cheaper as well, which is actually another big bonus. It's another one of those really cool indirect things. Anyway, 7x2 would be closer since 6 doesn't increase the health by nearly as much as 5 plus. Okay. High hazards only change big enemy HP the same way going from Haz 4 to 5 does, and it certainly isn't as crazy. I think there probably is something to maybe the grunt breakpoint is one that a lot of fun factor right on the grunt breakpoint. I think To be fair, big enemy thresholds change for things punchy enough to have thresholds for those, but generally it's not in a crazy way. That's what I guess that definitely brings to bear the idea that maybe Hazard 5 would have created so much more granularity than they probably wanted to, but having more like levels would have been like 5 levels or something, and so it's much more incremental, but that probably would have fixed that kind of problem going on here then. Is that all your ammo? Oh no, he's got more. He's got more. You're basically doing this is like Star-Lord's one of his abilities, I think.
I must now succumb to my illness.
There ain't no points given for shooting your teammates.
Hard thrusters calibrated.
Fortnite players.
Fuck.
Powered up and ready to leave. It's time to bring it all home. Get on board, we're leaving with or without.
Marvel Rivals mentioned? Yeah.
Did you not see our last stream where we played Marvel Rivals?
Clearly not. Clearly they didn't. And that's fine. Isn't it? That's fine, right?
Are you not in my room and watching me play Marvel Rivals like all the time?
What's that thing you do all the time every day?
Get some kills.
What? Oh my god, what?
Get some
Turrets.
kills. Dude, I
Opinion
don't
rejected.
touch my turrets, you
Jeff
stupid
the Land
fuck.
Shark. They should make a PvE mode for Marvel Rivals, then scrap it. No, they probably actually follow through on it.
Yeah, they'd do it in like a couple weeks, because they would, I don't know, sacrifice a bunch of orphans.
Cambridge cluster. It's Cambridge cluster.
No one told me it was a K-Beach cluster.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Well done, minor part is ready. Time to leave.
Even changed.
Oh no, I'll do that later. Right, do you want to change your build, like I said then?
Fine.
Hold on, let me
Ammo.
Actually, tier 2, you might want something wider. Probably zoom lens. It's not too wide. Then blow through,
No.
and then electric generator. They should announce. Yep, there we go. They should announce Marvel Rivals 2 and then not release it for 3 years. People above me are based. Can't wait for Marvel Rivals 2 Disappointment Edition. Following the path of Overwatch and release a sequel if there's content. Mr. Cheese, hello!
Is that just like 3 separate people that made the Marvel Rivals 2 joke, or is that just the same person? Who did it 3
Yeah,
times?
no, it was 2 separate people.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah, the tournament starting soon, and it doesn't look like it will actually, because the thing I mentioned, it's not the case anymore. There's actually quite a few people that are signing up now. There's like 80 something factions, which 6 apiece minimum. It's quite a few, so it's starting to be a competition. I still I'm looking at other factions. Because like, if there was one that's just like clearly for the goal of joining thing, I do want to do it. But there are like, considering we're looking at a game that has like millions of players, right? Like millions. Millions.
Steam shots.
There's like, yeah, it's like 400,000 on Steam, probably like at least equal on console, right? Maybe we'll bring it down to like low estimate 100,000.
I will say,
on
it's
specific Xbox console.
It's not in the top 10
gaming.
on the Steam chart.
Yeah, but like fucking that like specifically.
Oh, it's not on. It's not on Steam charts for some reason. Oh no, no, it's not. I don't know why not. Apparently, there's still 7 people
only been
playing
out
the
for, like,
playtest.
less than a week. But actually, I think it's just turned a week today.
Or yesterday, right?
Oh, actually, yeah, yesterday. It's because it was today.
No,
that
I
we
think
streamed
it's
so
today because it
we
came
were
out on the 6th, didn't it? Or was it the 5th?
I don't know. Either way, I don't remember the point now. You fucking read it.
Sorry.
No, yeah, I remember that. There is only like 7 factions that you can join that are like open that the people have made, and I'm like, what the hell? There should be like hundreds, right? Like, there's so few like open ones, and it's really weird. And most of them are Russian, or probably maybe not Russian. I'm not sure if they. Actually, no, they probably would. Probably wouldn't give a shit about that whole Russia ban.
Wait, Mining Master. I'm still mind blown. The fact they charge $15 for 3 missions with bland gameplay and 0 replayability. What is that? What are you referring to?
They did add a thing. I never played it, and it's basically when I stopped playing. Was when they
Oh, is this
added it.
Overwatch?
Yeah, they didn't add the proper PvE, but they still added a PvE mode. And it was very bad. Everyone hated it, and they've stopped adding to it. But you had to pay for it extra, I think. Even though and that was always what it was going to be. Like, even when they added the PvE mode, you would have had to pay for it. That would have been the paid part. But yeah, basically, fucking scammed people. Realistically,
And they won't be held
it's
accountable.
accurate. No, and it's like, I don't know. I've stopped playing it now. With
Yeah, don't need it now.
that. Yeah, pretty much. Like there's only because it's like the shooter that I'm most capable of playing, because it aim at means the least, basically. Like there's like melee characters. You don't get that shit in COD. But you did briefly with riot shields, but that's not a thing anymore.
Oh.
Meanings. Just because I'd like run around and beat people and they'd be really pissed because you couldn't do anything about it. Losers. Yeah, point is, yeah.
I'd rather play For the King.
It's less that Overwatch doesn't Overwatch isn't that bad. That's the thing.
No, it's not.
That's the main problem. It genuinely isn't.
It's done a lot of good for the world.
No, not. Well, porn, sure.
I didn't say which world.
it really comes down to it's like the opposite of a ghost ship. Right? It's just when a gaming company lies to you, like every fucking time they open their mouths, like they go back on their words, and they all they really do is add a very expensive store items, and they clearly don't really care about their players that much.
I mean,
right? That's what it comes
it definitely
down to.
felt like that was. That's what Halo felt like for a bit.
Yeah, and that's the problem. It is literally, it's just like, it doesn't matter if Overwatch is good, which I think it is personally.
Well, it stopped being. It's not a good product though, is it?
Well, no, yeah.
Probably a better game
play.
than.
You jump on. It's a good free-to-play game, right? But then you want to get a bit more, I don't know, zoom out a tiny bit, and you're going to be looking at a pretty dirty picture.
Nice, like that. Oh, this is the room. I love what an omen.
Oh man.
Oh man.
We go way back in the mines.
Go on, pick a swinging from side to side.
Side to side.
Side to side.
I remembered Carrot for a Cock today. That exists. It's that time of year.
Oh yeah. Have you got a Christmas
You actually
tree?
know the lyrics, don't you? Like all of them.
Yeah, hold on. I remember when it all went wrong. Guzzling eggnog all night long.
All night long.
We went outside, the snow was thick. Rolled our balls together, made a snowman quick. Arresting a friend, but there's something left. Had to indulge in some carrot theft. To make him whole, we raided the salad bowl. Give him a classic nose. I slipped and fell when I put it on. Stuck the veg where it didn't belong. I went for his face, but hit below the waist. Now he's got a rude vegetable dong. He's got a carrot for a cock.
Carrot for a cock.
You could have timed that a bit better. Carrot for a cock.
I did. Mike lag.
Walter, I'm lagging, Walter.
Well, it's not even. It's not. It's just. It is just. We are. That is just.
Yeah, I actually don't. I don't have it. I don't have it perfectly down after that though. Unfortunately.
I kind of just put pieces together. Like I remember.
Went all the way wrong.
My dad saw it as a threat.
Yeah.
That was funny.
When it snows, you will all know he's coming on you from above. He's snowing you all of his love. I remember. Yeah, I remember lots of bits, but I don't. Yeah, not the exact order. Sorry, Mighty Master. I think long term the balance in these competitive games gets exhausting. Or so far, it doesn't seem like they care.
Well, they've put a patch out, but it hasn't done any balancing. It's just been like.
Did you see this thing about
people getting
characters
stuck.
having seasonal damage bonuses?
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's real or not.
It's
What are these
thing.
lyrics?
It's
This is carrot for a cock, man. This is music.
Yeah. It's like it's part of the combos, I think. Like when I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. And it's yeah. That's it. It's like a unexplained thing that's there that looks like, you know, like once the season ends, Hulk's health is going to go down by like 15%. And he's already the worst tank by far.
That's
Which
crazy.
the dude I watch agrees with. So now I feel vindicated.
Mm. Good that you're vindicated. It's bad. It's bad that you think.
Oh. That's not actually by far. He thinks Captain America is also quite bad.
Yeah. Shame that. And Iron Man.
The Iron Man is the worst by far. It's
Crazy.
Like everyone's saying. He's not like in like low tiers. He's fine, but it's just as soon as anyone can aim, he has like fuck all mobility while in the air. Like he's so easy to kill.
Yeah, I mean, being in the air is not great. No drones.
There are a few
Good.
characters that benefit from it, as in not many. To be honest, none of the most strong characters are that kind. I think the strongest characters he ranks, and I think I can generally agree.
Right, do you want to...
He says Doctor Strange is the
Nice.
best tank. Which, yeah, I think from the scenes of it, yeah.
Turrets down? What, a turret? I've
Hela,
only got one.
Hawkeye, and Winter Soldier are like the best DPS. Which, once again, I think. Actually, no, he didn't. He didn't
Best
say
tank,
Hawkeye.
best DPS.
Point is, yeah, there are, even though everything's OP, quotation marks, some are a lot more OP than others.
Point is, build a fucking turret.
Let's sign up to build turrets.
Yes, you did. You picked engineer. Yes.
I never pick engineer.
Then what are you? Then what are you doing?
I wanted to use this overclock.
Yep, that's on engineer.
I still have no ammo.
Womp womp.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Don't you want me?
I will want you.
I was wondering why you hadn't put any platforms down, and then I realised I'm the platform guy, and it's actually on me.
Platform guy. Huh. I haven't actually used mortar rounds against the Omen before. Actually.
I assume my things aren't exactly doing nothing as well. Who is it? Oh, it's me. Get him, Mary. Yes. My young Padawan.
Don't call me a Padawan.
Someone shut the fuck up about Dune yesterday.
Sorry?
Like, for some reason, he watched Dune recently.
Dune?
The Dune movies.
Okay. Because of Doom or Dune.
Yeah.
Oh, let me guess. He
Well,
thinks
shut
Paul
up,
Atreides is a great man.
I don't know. He definitely thinks they're great movies. That much he wouldn't shut up about. And he said you should watch them, and I'm like, I probably won't watch them.
You wouldn't
He's
like
no, but
them.
you should watch them.
You really wouldn't. I'm sorry. I've actually learnt to accept your horrible taste at this point, and I know that you would just actually. Well, okay, that's not fair because the first one's not that exciting. Because
Yeah, he called it build up.
it is very much the build up. But the second one's pretty fucking goated.
You know, I might watch it now just because you think I don't like it.
But you won't. You won't like it though. And you'll be such a
I'm gonna
bitch
prove
about
you
it
wrong.
too. You'll be.
Core inflation commencing.
Don't know who you think you're fucking talking to.
If you like cool like sci-fi designs being
not
like
particularly.
looked at, no, yeah, you see, I mean, you know what's weird, I think it's weird that people have preferences between sci-fi and fantasy.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. What do you mean?
No, I don't think it's weird.
Oh.
Because I do have preferences.
Yeah, it's so. There's just so it's because it's always comes from the place of because two people who I hear talk the most in my life are you and Chris Reagan, right? And he is so biased towards sci-fi, and I'm just thinking to myself, it's always come from a place of the person when someone has a preference, they think it's because the other genre just doesn't have as much variety, or they think it's all very samey, right? They're both the same in that regard. They're both extremely samey and in the same amount of variety on both sides. And to think otherwise is just completely wrong.
Well, no, to be honest, I think
There's a reason why they're two sides of the same coin. Because they are on the same coin.
I mean, like, you know, like I would say fantasy. I'm really specifically talking, you know, like Tolkien, dragons, wizards, the like. That incredibly few variety, and that's what I like about it. You know what you're getting. There are goblins in this universe. They are little, and they might be green. There's a good chance of that. Orcs are really the biggest mix-up. Are they gonna have big tusks, fuck ugly, or pigs? You
Or are they
never
going to be
know.
like cool barbarian guys, or are they going to be elves?
Yeah.
Which actually,
I
I
guess,
suppose they are technically elves in both Elder Scrolls and Tolkien.
Yeah. Maybe they're always elves all along.
I think they're definitely not in Warcraft.
But then again, dwarves being elves, that's definitely just,
Yeah, that takes it a bit too far. Tolkien didn't do that. That's Elder Scrolls.
yeah, savage.
I mean, that is literally the worst thing about Elder Scrolls is the lack of dwarf presence. I always prefer sci-fi.
It is felt.
Yeah, that's fine. I think
Honestly,
I genuinely
you-
I can't
you wanna do something
delineate.
interesting?
Oh, hold
You
on.
wanna do
I think I
something
know
interesting?
why. I think I know why I'm the way I am. Though it's because I actually probably have more franchises that I like that aren't either one of those things. To be honest, I just have, and also it's also because my favourite franchises are well, if I were to boil it down to two, they very very neatly sit in the two opposing genres. Which is obviously Halo and Middle Earth. right? What were you gonna say?
Reach.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't remember. Way too long ago now. Because I started thinking, and it's like, I don't like sci-fi, generally rule of thumb. Fucking love Star Trek though. That shit is like, I like it more than Earth by like a significant margin.
Well, you've never been a real Middle Earth fan, so it's not that surprising.
Exactly.
It's been something that you like
Begs
a
the
lot.
question, what fancy I even like, to be honest with you. I don't know where I'm
I
getting
think
this
it's
from.
just spread out a
But,
lot. I think it's quite spread out across a lot of things, and it's probably more recent than you think as well, because it's obviously like Baldur's Gate, Dragon Age,
yeah.
and probably a lot of anime that you've consumed,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Fucking weeaboo.
I don't like that word.
It's a horrible word, isn't
Like,
it?
it is such a horrendous word. Like,
Oh god, some fucking guy called Sloth has just joined and asked him to do what it says. Hey, Bungie, Halo, or 343. Oh
you're
god.
okay.
Oh god, Bungie.
Alright.
Bungie. If I had to pick, okay? That's not hard if I'm actually, like, forced. If I, gun to my head.
Because it has that game that you love. That's
It's
technically
got
under
more
there,
of them that
right?
I like. Because 343's only really got one that I like, so... And Bungie's got, well, 3 that I love and 2 that I like. So, they're kind of winning. Thanks, Sloth.
But did Bungie even do the other ones?
Which
I thought
ones?
It was like another company, like Obsidian
know.
type beat.
No. Bungie did everything
Oh, no, they-
until 343 got the franchise. They did, the trilogy, and they did Reach and ODST. And it's 3, Halo 3, and Reach and ODST that I think are incredible. But I will say, basically, my stance is there's like 3 tiers of Halo games, like the bottom tier, the middle tier, and the top tier. The bottom tier is Halo 4 and 5. The top tier is Halo 3, Reach, ODST, and yeah, that's it. And then the middle tier is actually 1, 2, and Infinite. And I know I would get raped for saying that Halo 2 and Infinite are equal.
You get raped. I mean, that's so violent.
I know, but that's what it'd be like. The Halo fans are horrible people.
You get more shit for saying that statement earlier than that.
Yeah,
Oh man.
and they really like to think that they don't suck as well, but they do. They really do. Thank you.
Thank you.
What?
Mitchell blessed me.
Did he? He blessed
I love
you.
now.
You're blessed. You have an advantage on ability rolls, ability checks, whatever.
I like how you tried that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I saw a green. I mean, shut up, Mitchell. I read a green text last night. It was like some guy. He just encountered a situation where I guess someone's robbing a store. I think, or robbing a restaurant, or like a fast food chain. And the guy like literally walks up to him with a gun, and it's just like, "You want to die to no fool?" or something like that. And then the guy writing the green text just says, "No, I'm eating a cookie." And then the guy with the gun says, "You get out of here." And then he said, I just feel like I rolled a natural 20 or something. But yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that was really funny, Harry. Found that really funny.
I like how you were such a bitch.
What? That was a really funny thing you said. What? What? Not fair, I can't shoot my gun. Not on my ass.
I mean, that tells you there's
An
something wrong with the
active
smart
threat in
rifle,
the
right?
area.
You can't just shoot it, you know. Obviously you can, but you can't.
It's been a while
Pardon me.
since I've done this.
Sorry, everyone.
Actually, I don't know why I bothered saying, man. It's been a while since I've done anything we've done today.
Yeah, it's all new. It's all brand new.
It's just a new game.
New Game Plus.
I've been playing Overwatch all week.
Overwatch?
I don't know what all this is. Yeah, it's my depiction of an inbred cretin who doesn't know what Deep Rock Galactic is.
I learned that any non-hit scan projectile destroys spider web, so even more rounds do it. Is that true? I feel like I must have registered that by now. That
I'm normally my drill primary is always very good.
even the cryo Cryo.
That's actually the one I had a bit of a question mark
and
on,
sludge.
so I'm really not
I
happy.
mean,
Sludge. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
oh,
No.
I didn't say no. Oh,
Yeah, specific. I'm gonna fucking have you.
what do you mean?
Fucking have you.
Oh, why not?
You're gonna be fucking halved.
You'd be halved. I do it with the Drac and the Sludge as well. Okay. You know what, Mining Master? I believe you.
I mean, he's a mining master. You would think he knows his stuff, right?
Good point, actually. I don't see what that has to do with mining.
Well, I do. This is a mining game, and I don't see what we're currently doing. Is, you know,
We're not mining, Tyler. We are mining.
fighting for our fucking lives. That's what we're doing.
So this is probably like, you know, this is the ultimate mining. You know, a big drill. Nothing more mining than that. See, this with blood sugar though is quite good. This segment, it's really, yeah.
Just like waves and waves of red sugar that just like float.
It probably does make things like even escort duty a lot more manageable. I mean, it makes anything more manageable, I suppose. I mean, specifically the end where you just have it piling up, still fighting around the heartstone. Mind.
Oh, it's really trying to kill you.
You know what? Speaking of just them, just basically just being allergic to oversights during season 5, being able to put turrets on the drill elevator, just delightful. Just
Delightful.
yeah.
Exquisite.
Although, I think that's only because that had been talked about so much with like Doretta and stuff. Because you can't put proximity mines on it. I'm pretty sure.
That wouldn't
Also,
be a good idea,
you know,
that's probably why.
they did also do like actually
No,
did some work.
Just think about what you just said.
What did I just say?
You want proximity mines on the drill.
I want to be able to put them on the strut, you know, the tool part. Also, Tyler. Also, yes, yes, I do. I know what I'm saying.
You fucking rat bastard! You kill us all.
But yeah, with they planned not to do that, but then changed. That's probably fair for proximity mines, actually. But then with like escort duty, it's actually, I think when they went back to it at all, they really should have done the turrets thing. Although that might be something they're also principled against. For example, putting proximity mines on the Retta, that would also be awesome.
No. No, stop bringing up the proximity mines. The less places you can place proximity mines, the better for everyone.
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't really use them anymore.
Come here.
Oh, I forgot you actually picked them up. I thought we had to carry them.
I know, it's always jarring. I think I like it. I think I like it this way. Simpler. Mind. What are you doing? You're like a cosplayer.
Ollie.
Trick shot! Oh.
Too slow.
Reloading.
Proxies on Doretta wouldn't go well with randoms.
360.
Proximity mines on Doretta wouldn't go well with anyone. Mining Master.
Yeah.
It would damage Doretta as
Especially
well.
Doretta.
Yeah. It would be terrible. In fact, some people already place them in the uplink zone. Yeah, I know. I used to do that.
This is our way out of the deal.
Well, I used to spin around in circles with a flamethrower in there, so
Yeah,
you know.
and Tyler
good for that.
wonders why we bullied him out of using the flamethrower.
Yeah, now you get frozen instead. How's the fucking deal?
Now we get gooed. But we don't, because it doesn't do anything to us. 'Cause it's goo.
Yeah, that's why the goo gun is good. Gun, goo, gun.
It is good, but I've started to realise I actually don't. I find its overclock selection really boring, which is kind of upsetting.
Oh, I tried. Oh,
So much so, I actually found myself wanting to use the new one that I thought was absolutely useless, which is also a really big shame.
there was a dude in a comment of a video that was like, "I've got like 3 builds on that thing. Like, incredible."
3 builds. You can only have 2. Well, there's only one. There's only really. I mean, I guess you could use. There's one for every EPC overclock if you're like crazy. Because shoot the web, please. Oh right, hold on. I need to find one first. Oh, there was one in that room.
Oh,
But I
is it-
just
is it-
missed.
You're the Thunderhead, right? That's hit scan.
No, because he mentioned mortar round specifically. Because mortar round isn't.
Alright.
I need to find a cobweb. Guess they're all gone. Must have destroyed them all.
Must have been the wind.
Oh yeah, Witcher. Well, actually, Witcher 4 was already technically announced, but there was a trailer.
I think there's like someone in it. Oh, I've seen something about it.
No, I mean,
Alright, shut up. Okay, fine. I don't know what I'm on about. Fine. Fuck it.
Don't you?
Fine.
The mule's been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't
but there was nothing like that particular. I mean, Siri is like,
Dude! I get it.
what the fuck? No, but I'm annoyed.
Oh, good. And ultimately, that's always the objective.
I'm the annoyed.
Pretty sure that's why I made Bow Vision. It was all to just rile you up. All a big ploy.
There weren't any
Well.
webs.
Oh, I bet you looked real thorough.
I feel like I did.
Well, you didn't see the web behind the drop pod, so.
Don't say that. Don't do that to me, please.
You consider getting kills.
I listed 11 different.
Yeah. 11 is the difference between successfully completing a mission and dying miserably in a hole.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Gutters.
Oh, you're done.
Hooray! I can play Driller. Alright, I'm
Oh,
done with
perfect.
Deep Rock forever now.
Big Dish, you got one. Got duck and cover.
Dark and cover.
This'll be
the
it.
thing that not going to switch to Driller, to be honest with you. I think the auto.
I think the sludge pump could handle it. Yeah, actually.
I don't want the sludge pump to handle it, to be honest with you.
You know what I want to handle it? I'm going to use Snowball.
Oh, you're going to use Snowball? Have you heard the phrase throwing, hey?
I'm actually not going to
Have you-
use Snowball anymore.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Oh, I'm so fucking mad right now. I'm so fucking mad right now, Harry. You wanna know why?
No.
Yeah, that really hurts my feelings when you do that.
Yeah.
Seriously. I want you to take an interest in me and my life, okay? I do the same for you.
No, you
It just
don't.
feels like this is really a one-way street
Yep.
of connection here.
Yep.
You know what, Harry? I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I knew exactly. Well, it was so obvious. It was so obvious where that was going. So obvious. But I'm glad for
Is
it.
it just you just heard that? And,
Well,
'cause
yeah, I
feel
was
like
going to
it's
say it. I was going to say it myself. Because
not-
even if you didn't, I would have said it. Alright, let's get on with this.
Seekers initiating.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
It's not I'm drinking water.
Water?
Yes.
Better stop that.
No. Unless does that mean I can drink milk?
Yeah, you can drink
Can I
milk.
fill my tummy full of milk?
Your what?
Can I guzzle on the milk?
No, it sounded like you said, "Can I feel my cummy?"
Oh. Well, that's probably because of the general aura of the tone I was going.
You don't have an aura. Got musk.
Well, you got an odor, so shut the fuck up.
Good stuff.
I'm glad you laughed that hard at your own joke. I'm glad that you did that.
I'm glad.
For that, I'm gonna watch as you violently die.
This is bad. Everything's here. It's everything bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot that includes stationary stuff, doesn't it?
Might do.
Oh yeah, the acid spills.
I can handle this.
It's coming back to me now.
Yeah, welcome to modded Deep Rock. We modded the game so that there's way more of everything horrible.
That's mods for you. If for some reason their goal is to make things more miserable.
Tyler, I fucked up badly.
Don't worry, I'll carry. Why are all three of its things behind
I
me?
know.
What the
I
fuck?
saw that they all going in the exact same direction.
Oh shit in my mama.
Yeah, this is where I ended up. Oh, well done.
I realised the beam might be a better way of destroying.
It's a very good way of achieving that effect.
For the first time ever, I remembered the fact that I could destroy the orb. Destroy the orb!
Before it's too late! What consumes
Has
us
ever
all?
been like what do you think the weirdest MacGuffin has ever been?
Um,
Right? And I felt like the ring from Lord of the Rings, if it wasn't so iconic, would
I
be up
think
there.
in the Power Rangers movie from 2017, a Krispy Kreme donut is actually the MacGuffin.
You see Power Rangers.
Yes.
Wow.
But,
That's
so,
up there, yeah.
well, what did you actually mean by weird, though? You just mentioned
That.
the ring.
Like a like an item that is like the crux of a movie.
No,
or
Tyler,
show.
I know what MacGuffin is. I was what you meant by weird.
Yeah.
What's the
Weird.
What do you mean?
What's a weird thing to be a MacGuffin? Because like normally it's like a person or like a sword, you know, that kind of thing, like a weapon of
Yeah.
some kind. But like anything else other than that starts to get a bit funky, like a ring from Lord of the Rings. If it wasn't so iconic, would be quite weird. Are you trying to get up there without getting shot down?
Aren't we all?
It's way wiser than you were allowed to be.
That I'm allowed to be.
Yeah, you've way breached your fucking wise
It
code.
wasn't that wise. I'm trying to think of
It was
MacGuffins.
wiser now. You would know, you've seen more shits than I have.
More shit. I've seen more shit.
Yeah, which is also probably true.
Yeah, I do like watching my shit go down the toilet.
It's a very risky game, because it's like you spread your legs apart, you stick your head in like the hole that makes,
What?
and you watch as it goes down, but then it hits the water. And
What
if
are you
were,
saying?
Like, if you were like mouth aghast in all of what you're pushing out, then there's a good chance there's going to be toilet water
Tim,
into your mouth.
I'm trying to think of
Not great.
Halo MacGuffins potentially, but they're not that weird.
I mean the woman in the internet would be the MacGuffin.
Oh, the weapon is. Yeah, she is actually the MacGuffin. Actually.
But once again, she is very standard. She is both a person and a weapon, so that's very normal.
Yeah,
as
she's
far
a
as
person
MacGuffins
called
go.
the weapon. You know what really pisses me off about her? Is the implication that she's going to call herself Cortana. At the end. Because it's obviously like Cortana.
Well, she
Cortana named herself. By right?
She named herself something
And
different
at the end,
didn't
it's like, oh yeah, you get to name yourself as well now. Like, and it's like, do you think it would be okay? And Chief's like, it's your choice, and then it just cuts. It doesn't actually say it.
Thought they were then like she picked a name and then.
Well, what was it then?
I don't know. But then
Yeah,
they
because
asked
to be honest, Tyler,
what
I'm gonna be
it
honest.
was.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I think you would actually remember. I think you actually would. She doesn't actually choose a name. She doesn't actually choose a
I thought
name.
it was like Halsey or like some shit like that.
No,
Like, she
you
picked that
see,
other
you see,
name.
you're actually smarter than you think because you're actually remembering
I
my
know who that
suggestion.
is, that's
You're
the
remembering
real
my
one.
suggestion, which was Catherine, because that's Halsey's first name. Because it should not be Cortana. That is so stupid. If they do that, I will
It
be.
would really only confuse things.
It would confuse things, and it'd just be frankly it's just stupid. I wouldn't even say disrespectful, but it would just be stupid.
Look, okay, here's the simple bright side of the thing though. There's never going to be a continuation.
Yes, there is. No, there is. There is.
Yeah, but they're going to retcon everything.
Not
They're
everything.
Gonna restart again because
No,
people
she'll
didn't like it
definitely.
as
Well, no,
much
no,
as
no,
they-
no, no, because they're in a perfect position because they have a Cortana, which is exactly what they want. They're in the exact position that they want to be.
Oh, I'm fucked. My thingies ran out and now I've got to aim. No, I don't. I've got drones. Go with my drones. You still doing a really lazy bum. What are you bumming around?
Oh,
with?
let's have a look, see if there's anything behind you. There is.
Nah, I'll be fine.
There is. But you were fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of my abilities.
Are you? If you were, you wouldn't be
Well
so
aware of my
confident.
lack thereof. Which is why I know when I can do something. Because
when I
it's
can't.
so easy when I can do it.
I'm not on it. I'm really not on it. Oh, hello, Sloth.
Oh,
You're
this is-
back. It's hard
this
to be
is gonna
optimistic about
negatively
Halo, but it couldn't get much worse. You're one of those kind. You're one of those types, aren't you?
Goodbye, cruel world.
I have
Oh,
no words.
The wave is petering out. Wipe
Oh,
out
wow.
the rest and get on with it.
Well, the thing is,
Well, now you're
Sloth,
looking.
you don't need to be optimistic about Halo if you just accept that you don't need to care about anything, and you can basically just emotionally mature enough that you only care about things when they're good, and therefore you only ever experience happiness.
that's you can't do that. It's illegal.
I'm cheating, am I? Am I cheating?
Yeah. It's an illegal life hack.
But you could also just be based enough to understand that Infinite was actually pretty good.
I still find it weird that I completed that twice. Like, I don't... That's odd. There are games that I like a lot more than Halo Infinite that I've not even finished. Like,
Yeah, Mass Effect 3, for example.
that is a very good example.
I'm gonna finish. See. I'm actually, believe it or not, for once in my life, I'm gonna lap you. And I'm not even playing for those fast. I'm not trying. Obviously, I'm putting stuff in between them. I mean, it's because you're not playing it. I know why.
Yeah, well,
Um,
shut up, because I've probably already lapped you on Better Call Saul, so it's like a fact.
Have you?
Probably. I'm like halfway through season 3.
Oh, so you haven't.
Okay.
But I literally haven't been. I haven't been making any progress on shows.
Yeah, well, that didn't stop you from bragging about how you're going to lap me in a game I haven't played in like half a year.
Hell,
over a year.
Eat a cheese grater.
Oh, that would be a very difficult task to achieve.
It's not supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be painful.
It wouldn't be that painful because the fucking... Unless you eat it whole and it's like
I
getting
know.
forced down your throat, the cheese grate away.
Oh
I mean,
God!
sure, then, like, then yeah.
That is kind of what I meant. Anyway, I'm literally only on.
Unfortunately, I can't.
I should say I'm only on episode 2 of season 4 of Better Call Saul.
Oh,
This is why I'm not going to watch 3 shows at a time anymore.
What does that mean for what?
Once I finish
Why'd you
Umbrella,
finish
because I know I'm
Umbrella
going to
Academy?
finish Umbrella Academy before Better Call Saul because of the numbers of seasons, right? So, but once
Yeah,
this is like
yeah,
done,
Umbrella
I'm just going to
Academy is
stick.
3.
I'm 4. Oh right, yeah, you're right. Sorry. So once I finish that, I'm just going to stick with just Better Call Saul and Clone Wars until I finish. Actually, I don't know what will come first actually, because there's not much left of Clone Wars. And once I finish Clone Wars, that's getting replaced by Gravity Falls. Oh, Sloth. Managed to avoid Infinite so far. Skipped it on launch and just waiting for a good sale on Steam. Oh, I guess for the campaign. And that's fair as well, because the campaign's actually good. Much better than the multiplayer. Because the multiplayer, which was good just gameplay, like base gameplay wise, but they have poisoned it, because it's so fucking overflowed with Forge made maps, like community made maps, and they just have no aura. They're so whack. Anyway, Sword is great, better than Breaking Bad for me. Yeah.
I think it's
Oh, I should. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to
more
gauge this,
enjoyable-
but there's
it's
a
more
bit of a
enjoyable to
paradigm
watch.
shift.
Well, I because of Netflix is a shitty fucking app. I know that Chuck dies.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Yep.
know this prior.
Okay,
but
that's just happened
because
because
it plays random fucking. Oh, that might be. Sorry, I shouldn't be. But because fucking.
that's fine.
Like,
though. Well, it's worth for
because
me.
It just plays like random trailers as like its trailer when you hover over it. I just see like, everything's changed as it's fucking his funeral. I'm like, what? Like fuck's sake, because I actually didn't know that at all. Like,
No, I didn't know either.
Expecting, but not that. And I did kind of guess it would occur this season. I don't know why. I think it's just it makes the most sense. Which, by the sound of it, it does. If you know that.
Yeah, it's right at the end. So.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see it actually. Kind of interesting how it's done. Yeah, well, I'm literally not far in enough to season 4 though to actually like really see how much of a paradigm shift that is though. Because there is like a big character. Do you know that guy? You probably don't know because he's not in the show yet, but he's a big meme. He's called Lalo, and he's like fucking. He's got such a grin. He was in Hawkeye as well. As like the guy who actually didn't do anything wrong. Him.
No.
But it's
I don't
like
remember anything about Hawkeye.
there's clips where he's like where the caption would be like, oh, we found a cool bug outside, and he's just like, okay, show me. And he's basically just like crazy, like I think he's basically meant to be like the main villain of Better Call Saul, and he hasn't been introduced yet, which to me I'm kind of expecting it to take
Which
a bit
makes
more of a
sense, because they're
crime
actually-
focused turn, but that's not inherently what I want.
There really isn't. I don't know. Obviously, yeah, Chuck is like the antagonist, as we've kind of mentioned. Who I don't know. There's, it's kind of obviously it's changed. In
Oh, have
season
you
3.
have you seen Chicanery? That episode where they actually his whatever it is, the court stuff with Chuck.
Yeah.
When they
yeah,
actually
yeah.
expose him,
That's what.
or if he exposed himself by accident.
Yeah. That's kind of the paradigm shift that like. But first of all, the damned bro. That's it. They no longer want anything to do with each other, like hardcore. Which is sad and all that. Well, I say it's sad, but it really pissed me off because fucking Chuck's wife. She's like, oh, you're a real dick for like not going to go see Chuck right now. I'm like, fuck off. Like, not for a millisecond. Like I genuinely fuck Chuck.
Better fuck Chuck.
Like,
Yeah, he does. He's an asshole. I mean,
no, but he's like, that's putting it lightly, to be honest with you. Like, he is a wretched human being.
well,
like-
What do you think? The problem is though, he's right about Jimmy in every way, except he can't.
Yeah, but for all the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons, and the one thing he doesn't get right is that he actually doesn't. I think he actually doesn't think Jimmy cares about him. I think.
Hey,
But Jimmy obviously
Chuck-
does.
The way I read it, obviously, I mean, I get a full picture soon. Once everything's over with, I mean, that's it. But the way I read it is that like he has a fucking huge ego, right? About
Yes.
his intelligence, right?
And it's only
genuinely thinks
bolstered by
he's
his
fucking
brother being in the same field as him, but through like a less legitimate means, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like, and I think his dynamic with Jimmy is like reinforces that. I think, in that he prides himself on his intelligence by comparing himself with Jimmy, right? And this is, I think, reinforced probably by his parents. By the sounds of it, like Chuck really seems to have a problem with how much his parents like loved Jimmy, arguably more than him, right? Like considering there was a bit where like on her deathbed, her mother called out for Jimmy, not Chuck, while Chuck was there, and like that kind of thing. Like it seems like they kind of liked Jimmy more. Probably because he was a narcissistic, egotistical prick. Like he's a lovable guy.
Just a guy.
He's
That is
a bit
his
of a
whole vibe,
floozy.
though. That is Jimmy's vibe. It's like, I'm just a guy. Come
Yeah.
on. That's
Like that's like a
slipping
thing.
Jimmy.
It's like, yeah, it's like repeated so many times. Literally everybody loves Jimmy except Chuck, and that's like a point of pride for Chuck, right? It's like he's the only person who sees Jimmy for who he truly is, right? That's something that he gains like a lot of self pleasure from. And so I
Well,
don't think
okay, but
there's ever- there-
first,
there was ever
that was
gonna
kind
be
of
a
weird,
point-
though, because obviously Howard doesn't like Jimmy.
Dude, I now he doesn't, but I actually don't think he hated him that much.
I don't think he hated
Prior.
him. I don't think at all.
Like,
I don't think
I-
not hate.
Like when Jimmy was on the upturn, I think Howard was, not against him.
he was
like,
just much more protective of It's not even he definitely didn't hate Jimmy. He's just very protective of his like reputation with Chuck. He's more protective of having good standing
Howard
with
is a
Chuck.
businessman who's been caught in the middle of a brother's spat, right?
Yeah.
And he's really kind of like fucking hell, this is so annoying. Why is Chuck? Why did he's just
why?
making do. Yeah, like it's like trying to
I don't hate. I actually don't hate Howard
like,
at all.
It's like post thingy, and I think I've just seen he's gone to go talk to Chuck about how their like premium insurance has gone up for malpractice because Jimmy like
yep,
faked
yeah. So
crime.
this is yeah. Okay.
So I haven't seen what happens from that, but that's where I'm at. And it's yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting, but like they're kind of playing up Chuck being a victim at this point, right? Or not a victim, but he's ill. That's why he's how he is. He's an ill man who needs help. A web splitter killed me. And I just don't see it. I mean, sure. I feel like we're gonna actually learn the more about his illness soon. Right?
Howard did nothing wrong.
Maybe.
We'll see, Sloth. We'll
Honestly,
see.
yeah, he was never
So
really
far,
that bad.
I definitely agree.
All the worst things Howard ever did it was mainly because of Chuck. like he's a bit of a pushover, really, but like.
But that's
he can be pushed
not
both ways.
But being a pushover isn't evil, you know.
I guess I actually know the worst thing that probably happened was him punishing Kim, for like basically like
Yeah,
the whole thing.
that wasn't good.
But then again, I don't know. It's just another like point of pride or something. Like I don't know. He's probably a fairly standard lawyer. Let's be honest, especially like a high up one. It seems alright. I don't know. He's not that bad.
No.
But yeah, because it sounds like they mentioned it in the court. It was after his divorce with his wife. Was when he came down with his affliction. But I feel like I don't know, they might get a bit more specific about it. Like, was it just that they got a divorce and that's affected him poorly, or is it something about how they divorced and why? Which I assume you would know. I don't know. Or is it really not explained?
It's actually
why?
not.
He just.
Let's assume that I was paying
after the
attention.
divorce. Yeah, which is not an 100%
Not
safe
guaranteed.
assumption. Oh, there it goes, the GDs. Well,
Oh no. GDs.
these nuts. He had him.
It's more cock in my mouth.
Suck on my anal
We're
pearls.
meant to... Yeah. Any more?
Proper load of these nuts.
The other one.
Magnite.
That's it. That's all we
That's
got.
Yeah.
I don't like it when our sense of humor is like when it's so similar, because it's not always. We're not always on the same wavelength, and I don't like that we are.
Oh. Yeah. And I feel like I didn't expect. I expected. I'm trying to remember his name because it's a food. Cheeto.
Nacho, not Cheeto.
That.
It's Nacho because
Nacho.
his name's Ignacio. Actually,
Yeah. I expected him to be the main, like antagonist.
No, and I don't think he is
criminal side
either
things.
because of
And he's
Lalo.
not. No,
another guy.
He is basically he is what Kim is to Soul side of the story. Like he is the
Wait, Soul? Oh, what do you mean by Soul?
Like he is to Mike what Kim is to Soul side of the story.
guess so.
They are the accompanying protagonists,
yeah.
the side protagonists to those sides.
Yeah, because What? Yeah, because Nacho is like he gets his own like stuff.
Yeah,
his
he's
own
trying to
subplots.
he keeps. I mean, he's kind of like Mike's got his own thing going, and Nacho's basically dragging him along most of the steps of the way. But yeah, he's currently swapped the pills to Bella, which I do find the cameos pretty cameo-y, right? Especially not Gus. Gus, I think, makes sense, obviously, because they would get to know each other. But there was
Hector,
Gus
not
looking
Hector
at...
though either, surely.
No.
Not Gus
There was
Hector,
Gus
the other
looking
guys.
at the cleaner where they built the lab under, and in the car he like turned and like the camera panned and it revealed like the woman that gets poisoned at the end. I don't remember her name. And it's like that felt very cameo-y because I also it feels like she's not going to appear much from I think that was.
Well, yeah, there was another one, another
Thank you,
great
Kevin.
one though, which was Huel.
Yeah, Hugh. I was like, oh my god, I didn't expect him.
Well, actually, honestly, I feel stupid. I didn't think much of it at first because he just passes him in the staircase.
I didn't know what the game was, but I knew Hugh being there. I
I
thought he
guess
had
so.
taken something, not planted a battery in his pocket.
Yeah.
I thought the schemes were going to be a lot more. Like I thought because they were like they found out that like there was a second tape. They found out that like an address on his like desk or something or other, and I'm like, oh, are they gonna like steal the second tape or something from like the safe? But no, nothing like that. It just put a battery. But that was it really. All they needed to do. Expose him for being fucking schizo.
Mhm.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's
I like
good.
Nacho. Like he's.
Hello.
I like Nacho quite a bit
He
because
is,
he's like
like-
obviously he's a piece of shit because he's a criminal, but that's kind of it. It kind of just stops
And he has
there.
done pretty bad things.
And but he's
he
still the
definitely,
nicest one of the bunch. Like he still
Yeah.
has leeway, and like doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be unnecessarily cruel to like nice people. He doesn't.
Yeah.
If he can. It's why he doesn't. It's why he doesn't go after Jimmy, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking Jimmy. I feel like he probably could have also gone after Mike. Like he knew that like Mike was kind of going after the Don. Oh, this dude's AFK.
Oh shit! No, he's not. No, he's just bunkering.
Isn't he? He's sitting in a hole. Oh.
He's bunkering. It's not
He's
something I
not a
thought I'd
great
see.
bunker.
No, he's getting himself killed as well. Haven't seen that in a while.
Shit. Alright. What the hell was that? Why did that shoot?
God, I'm actually so relaxed for once. Like for the first time in like 2 months.
You finally finished. Well, not all.
I'm not
but you
done.
know what I mean.
I'm not done.
You have. What?
But
Did you have a deadline yet yesterday?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's for that assignment. I've explained it as another one due after Christmas.
Yeah, due after Christmas. You can keep your fucking feet up, mate.
Yeah, for now. I'm gonna start next week. Not as hard. I'm gonna do like half an hour a day, I think. But this weekend, it's made me realise that I don't need that much free time. So in sort of the 3 to 4 hours at most that I've been getting of just pure free time, that's separate from you, by the way. It's enough. It's like I'm actually fine like this amount. To be honest, I can, as in, I'd have more free time if I was working. You know, like if I was working and didn't have anything to do at home, you know, I would have more free time. So I'm thinking I don't have a problem with the way things work around here.
Oh, we never died.
In this society, I can get on this.
Society.
But yeah, I'm gonna kick back, watch Mission Impossible 1.
Speaking of, not in any way, shape, or form.
No.
But
I don't think so.
Puss in Boots: Last Wish is now on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Actually,
Yeah.
that's actually something. I actually want to watch that.
I like how that is literally that's like every I mentioned it to Mitchell and he's like, oh, I wanted to watch that but haven't. It's a weird that like it's such a movie that people wanted to watch but couldn't justify going to the cinema.
No, well, you see, it's hard for me to justify anyway because there's even stuff I want to watch. Like, I mean, like the new Lord of the Rings film. I mean, I've got to see it.
The Search for Gollum.
No, the one's out, the animated one.
What? Oh. Well, that's in cinemas.
Yeah. But no, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Well, I didn't know it was good until like the word of mouth really spread, and I started seeing clips from it, like proper clips as well, like HD clips.
You're a monster.
You're an irredeemable monster. Oh, what took you so long?
Yeah.
Yeah. The weirdest thing for me was realizing that he's actually the main. He's actually the main villain.
No.
Not
yeah,
Death.
I guess. Well, it sounds like Death is like the final fight. Yeah.
Death is the antagonist.
brother.
No, sorry. Death is. Yeah, Death is the antagonist. Jack Horner is the villain of the story.
Yeah.
Because Death's not evil technically.
And then there was like, because there's like 3, isn't there? There's Death, there's him.
Oh, and
then there's Bo
Goldilocks?
Peep and the Bears.
Bo Peep.
But yeah, Goldilocks. And I think she ends up like turning at the end, from what I've heard. Because they're like basically like the 3 different types of villains or some shit like that. Like, basically, it sounds like everything I've heard. The movie's really, really fucking good, and that's also what like everyone's heard, but no one seems to have watched it. And it's finally on Netflix.
Well, they have though, because it actually did actually end up doing quite well. Like the word of mouth spread pretty fast.
It's just
because it wasn't going to do well. It
Yeah.
wasn't going to do well at first. Like it generally wasn't, but then the word of mouth spread so quick that it actually ended up doing well in cinemas. Ah, it based the drop pod location on where you were. It landed right next to us.
I don't want to go.
Thank you, Tyler.
Bullshit.
Thank you. The guy, he's plastered the drop pod with proximity mines.
Oh, brilliant.
In a game mode where everything is ranged. They're not going to be on it anyway. They just... Oh, wow. What a fool. They are going on.
I swear to God, you bastards!
What?
We would have lost this mission if it was not for me.
What are you talking about?
I Iron Willed us. We were all dead.
Oh, you did Iron Will. I was about to say we've all clutched a couple times, I think, but... That's duck and cover.
That guy also Iron Willed. Fucking hate you both. Can die in a rat hole filled with rats.
We just both dropped Swarmer next to you, a dead body.
I hate you all.
Ugh.
Thanks to you viewers. I hate each and every one of you for watching that occur. I hold you accountable for
You're
his
all
actions.
personally responsible, and you'll hear from him
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. It'll be a
Right,
post-it
just
note
make sure we don't have like
posted to your door.
a mega short ebonite outbreak. We don't. There is a secret secondary, but it's on an escort duty with low oxygen. I think we're fine.
All right. Thank you, everybody. This was
Yeah, thank you,
a
everyone.
stream
We'll see you later.
of
We'll see you tomorrow.
Deep Rock Galactic. Yes. Tomorrow we will post a video on. Is it just all the modifiers?
All mutators, all in one, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Expect it to be hours.
Yeah, I mean,